Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome one more time inside the Watertown Municipal Arena. We get set for tonight's matchup between your Watertown Wolves and the visiting Columbus River Dragons here tonight. The last time these two teams met on this ice was a year ago in the Commissioner's Cup Championship, the final game of the championship series. The Wolves, after 90 minutes and 8 seconds, Lane King, who is now a Columbus River Dragon, scores the double overtime winner, and the Wolves win their third Commissioner's Cup in their history. Glad you could join us tonight. My name is Jeff Barrett. Looking forward to this matchup here tonight. Connor Lalone on our cameras here this evening, and Steve Weed from Steve Weed Productions at the controls. Big matchup here. The leading team out of the Continental Division, the Columbus River Dragons, facing your Watertown Wolves. Take a quick look at our standings coming into tonight. The bottom side, you'll see the Empire Division, Danbury holding on to the spot. They've clinched a regular season championship for the Empire Division with 111 points. Binghamton second with 92. There's Watertown sitting there with 52 points. Just 5 points out in front of Elmira, trying to hold on to that number 3 spot in front of them. And Delaware, the only team not to qualify out of the Empire Division with 20 points. On the top side, there is Columbus sitting at the top of the division in the Continental Division, 108 points, 101 for Carolina. Columbus just trying to clinch regular season championship in the Continental and home ice advantage through their divisional playoffs. Motor City sitting in the third spot with 86 points, Port Huron 79, and Mississippi will not qualify for the postseason, but they've got 45 points on the year. So a big Friday night. The only time Columbus is going to visit Watertown this season, 1,140 miles on a bus to get here for this matchup here tonight. We'll turn you over to house announcer Brian Hunsiker for the introduction of tonight's lineups and our dignitaries.
Stop up on your Wolves swag today. Good evening, Wolves fans, and welcome to the Watertown Municipal Arena for tonight's Federal Prospects Hockey League matchup between the Columbus River Dragons and your Watertown Wolves. Fans, tonight we begin our Military Appreciation Weekend. Thank you to all military members present and past for their service to our country. Tonight, your Watertown Wolves will wear special military appreciation jerseys, and those jerseys will be auctioned off immediately following tonight's game. Ladies and gentlemen, here are our officials for tonight's game. Our referees tonight, referee Kyle Speeds and referee Jordan Grable. Our linesmen tonight, linesman Michael Imperio and linesman Jonathan Polanco. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here are the starting lineups. First, the visiting Columbus River Dragons. Starting in goal, number 1, Brendan Colgan. Starting on defense, number 5, Cody Rogers. Starting on defense, number 6, Tristan Petrie. Starting at a forward position, number 9, Josh Petrutonio. Starting at a forward position, number 15, Kyle Moore. Starting at a forward position, number 29, Jacob Kelly. Head coach of the Columbus River Dragons, and a happy belated birthday to Jerome Bishop. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the ice your Watertown Wolves flag bearers. goes number 16, Owen Scott. Head coach of the Watertown Wolves, Stephen Esau, and assistant coach is Luke Cole. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, join Immaculate Heart Central student Isabella Davies and the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes embrace stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, once again, we want to welcome you inside the Watertown Municipal Arena. We get set for tonight's matchup between your Watertown Wolves and the visiting Columbus River Dragons. A big matchup. The only time Columbus will trip up here into Watertown this year, 1,140 miles, as I said earlier, on a bus, making their way up into Watertown. Glad you could join us here tonight on the Steve Weed Productions Watertown Wolves YouTube channel. My name is Jeff Barrett, taking you through your action here this evening. Standing to my left, that is Connor Lalone on the camera. Steve Weed, the boss, is over in the booth on our control board. Get a quick look at our starting goalkeepers here tonight. Former Watertown Wolf Brendan Colgan in between the pipes for the Columbus River Dragons tonight. A 2.27 goals against average. 19-6 on the season with a .920 save percentage. Owen Liskowitz again out of Red Bank, New Jersey will get the start for Watertown. A 3.16 goals against average on the year with an .892 save percentage. So the two keepers that will get the start here tonight. Brendan Colgan, if you go onto the Federal Prospect Hockey League page, you look at the leaders. Brendan Colgan sits at about the top of just about every category as far as a goalkeeper. And the one that stands out the biggest point, I think, on the year, he's got 7 shutout wins on the season. Well, the puck is dropped here. We are underway. Military Appreciation Weekend here in Watertown. A 3-game weekend here in Watertown. Columbus in the house tonight, tomorrow night, and Sunday evening. The Delaware Thunder will make a trip in to face these Watertown Wolves. Petrantonio dragged it down in front, tried to slide it to Kelly, had it broken up. Petrantonio goes back, picks it up, slides it again towards the front of the goal. That was hit off a stick. Tim Payne able to turn that one towards the corner. Petrantonio slides it off the half board here. Gingrich able to lift that one out of the zone. Seaman gives chase, ends up with it in his skate. Couldn't find it, lost it for a second. Rogers is going to pick it up for the River Dragons. He'll slide it back. Petro's just going to tip that one down into the offensive zone. Colt McGuire settles down the puck in behind the Watertown net. He'll set it up there for Watertown's first look up ice. He'll bring it out to center ice, skates up through, just going to lift that one to the corner. Wolves will give chase. Don Carter's going to be the first one to get there. Tried to back it out in front, had it poked away, came right back onto his stick, and then sent around by Kelly to the far side. Storjahan sent it right back into the corner, controlled there by Greco as he'll slide it around to the near side. Keeping it in the zone, Matthias Tellstrom just going to tip that forward. Excuse me, it was Donovan Tahan able to lift that one forward. Lane King back the other direction. King was the last time in this building, was the hero, the overtime winner in the Commissioner Cup Championship final that night when Watertown finally secured their third Commissioner's Cup Championship. That game took 90 minutes and 8 seconds to play, and Lane King with the heroics on that evening. Tonight, obviously, dressed in a white sweater and coming out of the opposite locker room here this evening. Glad you could join us tonight from the Watertown Municipal Arena. You see the Wolves wearing their special military jerseys here today. Really sharp-looking threads on for the home team. They will be auctioning these off immediately following tonight's game here in the building. Face-off far circle. Wickline's going to bring it back to Vanelli. Vanelli's shot hit a body in front, never made it all the way through. Thomas Aldworth slides it back into the corner. Dow has it in behind. Austin Doe turning with it, got tangled up with Brandon Baker, trying to poke it along. Aldworth's going to come skating away with it, come right to the right face-off circle. That's going to get lifted by Vanelli, and now a foot race between he and John Amanatitas into the corner. Vanelli's going to get there first, slides it to Wickline, kept in by Chris Corrigan. Corrigan dumped that one to the corner, but Wickline's going to end up with it. He'll play it to Austin Doe. He'll go cross ice. Put it down to the stick of Paul Fraziel. Fraziel spent some time in Watertown a couple of seasons back. Another one of the guys wearing a white jersey here tonight. As he said, there's 4 guys on the other side of the ice tonight in white jerseys that were part of that Wolves championship run last season. This one comes into the legs of Brendan Young. Young back into the Watertown lineup. He was let go earlier, so he received, or I should say, let go on waivers and then signed a couple weeks ago and back into the Watertown lineup. Rogers comes to the near point, slides to the slot, fell down, and now back the other direction. Bullard has it, lets the shot go. That one turned aside by Colgan. Comes out to the near side. Moore has it. He'll skate across the blue line, gains the zone, slides it in front to Rogers. Rogers got hammered as he tried to get a shot up. He's going to end up with the puck again, but he lost his stick. That got picked all the way into the corner. Turned over, kept in the zone, though. Kelly sent it deep around. Rogers going to pick it up. He'll get tangled up behind with Charlie Penz. Penz able to poke it along, and Lincoln Gingrich will skate away with it. He'll go cross ice, try to get it out to Brennan Young, far side. He's going to go off a stick up into the Watertown bench, and we'll get a stop in play. 16:29 remaining in the opening period here from the Watertown Municipal Arena. Like I said, the only time that we'll see Columbus here in Watertown, these two teams did meet earlier in the season in Columbus, Georgia, on a Friday and a Sunday night matchup, kind of a strange weekend matchup, Friday and Sunday, with Columbus winning both those contests in Georgia. Gingrich's going to tip that one to the offensive end. Colgan way out of the goal, plays it all the way around to the far side. Dakota Seaman tried to keep it in, had it poked by him, and now it's sent out. Alexander Jemayev, another Commissioner's Cup champion winner here in Watertown last season, was able to tip that one along, and Storjahan's going to end up stepping offside. As we said, Lane King, Alexander Jemayev, and Josh LaBelle, 3 of the former Wolves champions from last year's season. This year's been a little bit of a different story. Columbus, again, as they were last year, one of the hottest teams in the FPHL. They've sat right at the top of the Continental Division most of the regular season and have clinched their playoff position. Obviously, what they're trying to do now is get that home ice for the divisional playoffs. Controlled far side, lifted to Jemayev, got behind him. So Baker able to knock that one back out to center ice, got settled down by Greco. He'll go cross ice, put it right on to Gill. He's able to slide it forward. LaBelle lifted that one down, turning with it. Jemayev has it, had it poked away, and trying to keep it in the zone was Wickline, but got it poked back outside the blue line, sent immediately back in to the Watertown end. Liskowitz out, settles the puck down. He'll leave it there for Brandon Baker. Baker steps out to the right-hand side, now comes right back in behind the goal again. Austin Doe keeping an eye on him. And now Wickline's going to join the forecheck as he'll slide into the zone. Long outlet pass, knocked down far side. This one's going to come cross ice. Lifted it down by Elijah Wilson. It came right back to hand, able to slide that one forward. Colgan knocks it down behind his own goal. He'll leave it right there for Vanelli. Vanelli to the near side to Wickline, back to the stick of Paul Fraziel. Fraziel tried to get it forward and does. Puck came right in front. Aldwer slides in, drops it in front. That one turned aside by Liskowitz. Fraziel can't keep it in the zone. That'll get sent the length of the ice. Should bring an icing call, and yes, it will, as that one slid by Paul Fraziel, and we'll get a stop in the action. 14:36 remaining, the opening period here from the Watertown Municipal Arena. That should take us to our under 5 media timeout, and looks like they were going to set up the offensive zone draw, but they will now call it. We will get our first media timeout of the evening. We'll take a short break here in Watertown.
Hi, I'm Charlie Pence, and I fight for my papa.
Hi, I'm Greg Hussey, and I fight for Gerald Owen.
Hi, I'm Parker Bosco, and I fight for Chris Simpson.
I'm Matthias Tellstum, and I fight for Kier.
Hi, I'm John Manikitis, and I fight for my Yaya Maria.
Hi, I'm Zach Ford, and I fight for my grandma Chris.
I'm Trevor Lord, and I fight for my uncle David. Good.
I'm Colton McGuire, and I fight for Jeanette.
Hi, my name is Brandon Tusis, and I fight for my Uncle Gavin and my late grandma.
My name is Brandon Baker, and I fight for my mom. Hi, I'm Paul Liskowitz, and I fight for my grandma.
Mike Mann, and I fight for affected families.
Nick McAndrew, I fight for the members of my mom and everyone that we've lost. My name is Larry Young, and I fight for everyone going through these battles.
My name is Elijah Wilson, and I fight for my grandma.
Hi, I'm Fabian, and I fight for you. My name is Chris Corrigan, and I'm fighting for my uncle who has cancer.
My name is Don.
Well, out of the timeout, ready to go back to action. Petrantonio into the face-off circle against Don Carter for Watertown, and Carter looked like he was going to get chased from the circle, but he stays in. Face-off came back to the near point. Rogers has it for the River Dragons. He'll drop it in deep. Got it to Kelly. Kelly to the face-off circle. Slid it in front. Petrantonio couldn't put a stick on it. That one's going to get lifted out. Trevor Lord, far side, will carry up for Watertown. Got it to Carter in the offensive zone. Carter goes digging into the corner. He'll turn with it. Puts the brakes on there. More on his back. Should be Rogers on his backside. Puck came right across the front of the goal. Nobody there in a Wolves jersey. In behind again, Trevor Lord poked it along. Petrantonio took it away, tried to slide it out of the zone. It's broken up, and then came to center ice, and Tahan able to send that one right back to the corner. Watertown Wolves going for wholesale changes here on the dump into the zone. Puck in behind the goal, settled down there, looking out from behind. Tristan Petrie has it. He'll carry it out, slides it to the near side to Petrantonio, who gave it to Kelly. That one broken up, and then it came right back into the Watertown end. Turning with it, trying to clear the zone, had it poked away, was to hand. He'll slide it out to the near side. Young steps inside the zone, got it back to Ballard. Ballard goes to the front of the goal. He'll get knocked down on the way through by Petrie. Puck right back the other direction, stays in the zone though. Quick shot coming from Tim Payne. That's going to go off a stick, high off the glass. Rebound, Brennan Young lets a big shot go again. That one was high. Pierre Ballard has it far side, lets a shot go. That one got tipped up off a stick in front, hit the glass behind. Wolves keeping the pressure on here. Brandon Baker near side, just going to slide one on. That was redirected in front and tipped away, and now back the other direction. Jammer comes down the near side. Jemayev steps inside the zone, puts the brakes on, slid it in front, tried to get it onto the stick of Alex Storjahan. That was broken up. Wolves will control from there. Baker plays it high off the glass out to neutral ice area. Greco's going to settle that one down and going in, trying to pick it up, and then falling down, taking an official out near side was Matthias Delstrom. Lost an edge. And now we're going to have a stop and play. The official has said Telstrom lost an edge coming out of the zone, went down hard into the boards, took an official with him, and the official slow to get up off the ice. So a stop in the action here in Watertown. Matthias Tellstrom coming over to check on the official. And looks like he's going to be okay. He's getting back up to his feet. Got taken out from behind. Had his legs taken out from behind on him. And he's having a good laugh with it right now, talking with the trainer from the Watertown Wolves. Watertown captain Charlie Penn's over to check on him, as well as Trevor Lord. They both come over to make sure the official is okay. Well, as we said the last two times, I probably beat this to death already, but the last time these two teams met here, that championship series, and it looks like it here again tonight. This place is filling right up to the brim with Watertown Wolves fans as they come out to see the top team in the Continental Division, that being the Columbus River Dragons. Well, also joining us here in the building, his own broadcast for the Columbus River Dragons over there in the other landing on the other side. That is Tom Callahan, and congratulations to Tom, picking up the award for Broadcaster of the Year in the FPHL. Tom, a great announcer. I don't know if you had an opportunity to listen to or watch a Columbus River Dragons game. Tom, a consummate professional. He's been around this game for a long time. He's worked in the NHL for a number of years. He's done ESPN radio as well. And then going to work for Columbus this season. And as I said, congratulations to Tom Callahan, the Broadcaster of the Year for this year for the FPHL. Don Carter, the zone, that's a shot goal. That just above the rail. And that hit the glass behind, controlled there, turned out to the near side, sent forward. Oliver trying to get to it, had it broken up. Frazier's going to end up with it. He'll slide it back to the offensive end. The River Dragons going for a change. Liskowitz settles the puck down in behind his goal as the Wolves look to set up their offense from there. Penn settles down the puck in behind. Kelly gives him a little chase out from behind. Came to the near side. Gingrich's going to look to clear. He'll get into the zone on the left-hand side. Slid it right in front, trying to get a shot off. That one was tipped to the corner. Big rebound came out to the near side. Petrantonio very quickly steps inside the offensive end. Got it to Kelly. Slid it towards the front of the goal. Petrantonio went to pick it up. That one was broken up. That's going to skip over a stick down the ice. That's going to go right on goal. So Brendan Colgan had to come out, settle that one down. He'll get it over to the corner to Tristan Petrie. He'll go cross ice. Now it comes back to Moore. He'll step inside the zone, puts the brakes on there. Goes cross ice to Petrantonio. Petrantonio's drop pass broken up. Chris Corrigan going to turn with it for Watertown. Corrigan will come through center, steps to the left-hand side, gains the zone, just going to wrist one on goal. Colgan grabs that one. He'll hold on to it. He'll squeeze it, and we'll get a stop in play. Again, we want to thank you for joining us here tonight on the Watertown Wolves YouTube channel as Steve Weed Productions. My name's Jeff Barrett, Steve Weed over in the booth, and Connor Malone on our cameras here once again. Zach Horn to the face-off circle for Watertown in against Alexander Jemayev. Jemaev's going to win that one back behind him to Rogers. Rogers slid that one around, not out of the zone. Wolves able to keep it in. Puck control behind, centering pass broken up, and now the River Dragons with a chance for an odd man rush. Jemayev stops, gives it to Lane King with a quick shot. That one goes off the chest of Liskowitz. He'll settle it down, and he'll hold on to it. 10:28 remaining, the opening period here from the Watertown Municipal Arena. Again, the Wolves will be home tomorrow night and Sunday evening as well, as they will host the Delaware Thunder on both nights. We'd love to have you join us here in the Watertown Municipal Arena. Quick shot, and that's going to get deflected in front, and we will get a goal. And I believe that one was sent in from Michael Greco, was redirected in front. Not sure that hit one of the River Dragons players or a defensive player. We'll see who gets credited with the goal. Looks like Michael Greco may have his first goal of the evening here. That'll be his 10th goal of the night. Here's the replay. Greco sent that one in, and it looks like it might have changed direction. Hard to tell from that angle, but yeah, it looks like it did take an odd turn. So Columbus will score first here, 10:25 remaining. Greco's going to get the first goal of the evening. As we said for Greco, that is goal number 10 on the season. Back the other direction, Jemayev steps inside the zone, came right to the short slot area, let a quick shot go. That'll be gloved to and held on by Owen Liskowitz. So it will be Michael Greco getting credited with the goal, assisted by Jemayev, making it 1-0 here, just shy of the halfway point period at number 1 from Watertown. Carter's going to win the faceoff back from Wickline. Defensive zone faceoff won by Watertown. McGuire had it poked off his stick. He'll try to slide it out to Elijah Wilson. Wilson able to lift that one down the ice. Going back, picking it up there, turning with it will be Greco as he'll drop it right back behind again to LaBelle. Josh LaBelle sends that one out, broken up at center ice. Baker's going to slip that one forward, try to get it to Carter. Carter, backhand pass, I think was trying to get it to Lord. That was broken up. Aldworth goes right through a couple of defenders to the front of the goal, lost the puck on the way through. Rifled around to the far side. Elijah Wilson played it back into the corner. That one's going to get lifted out towards the blue line, but knocked down there and then touched up and going down to the ice hard was Thomas Aldworth. He got knocked down right here, and now Don Carter is going to have a couple of words with Paul Fraziel. Fraziel coming out to the defense of Thomas Aldworth. Adam Vanelli also coming over with a couple of words for Don Carter Jr., and everybody will skate away. 9:25 left, period number 1. 1-0 is your score. We'll take a short break here in Watertown.
Scanlon from North Star Real Estate, and whether you're thinking of buying or selling a residential or commercial property, I'm here to help you achieve all of your real estate goals. Call me at 919-771-3017 and check us out on Facebook and Instagram.
Well, out of the time out, I should say, face off right here in front of our vantage point. One back, Vanelli's going to send that cross ice. Settled it down there. Jake Kelly had it, got it back to the near side. Moore has it, he'll turn with it. Kyle Moore tried to slide it out, had it tipped away. Petrantonio's going to end up with a loose puck right in front. Drove it right to the front of the goal. Standing right there was Kelly trying to knock it home. Rebound back out to the far point. Fraziel's going to rifle one towards the front of the goal. Liskowitz is going to cover that one up. And then Petrantonio gave it an extra little shot, so a couple of the Wolves now will have words with Josh Petrantonio just to the right-hand side of Owen Liskowitz, excuse me. I was looking at the back of Adam Vanelli's jersey, and I said, Adam Liskowitz, that's a good one. Owen Liskowitz, you think I'd know that? He's been here for a while. So Petrantonio looks like he'll go to the face-off circle for the Columbus River Dragons. Zach Horn's going to skate in for Watertown. A little bit of a delay on this restart. Horn's going to win that one back to the corner, lifted forward, and then knocked down, came back to Wilson. He'll just lift that along to the far side. That one's going to get outside the zone. Fraziel back to pick it up for the River Dragons. Got it back to the near side. Vanelli has it, lifts it out. That one tipped forward is going to miss everybody. Should bring an icing call, and yes, it will. So 8:47 left, period at number 1 here from the Watertown Municipal Arena. We'll skate it back to the other end. As we said, this weekend's games tomorrow night, the Delaware Thunder in the house, 7:30 puck drop tomorrow evening, and then on Sunday evening, it'll be a 6:30 start here in Watertown. Face-off controlled by the River Dragons all the way around to the far side. Knocked down, Wolves taken away, came right back in front, a big shot by Ballard, and that one right into the gut of Brendan Colgan, and I think Colgan's probably surprised himself, and it looks like he may have taken that one up under a pad. He is slow to get back up. Brendan Colgan taking the gloves off, checking things out there. Big kid took that one. Colgan 6'3", 205 out of Wynnewood, Pennsylvania. Don Carter, the face-off circle, wins that one back to Trevor Lord. Lets one go. That one turned off the stick of Brendan Colgan. Now in behind the goal, turning with it. Cody Rogers has it, lifts it forward. That one broken up. Elijah Wilson had it in the zone, then had to let it go, so they had to get back onside. Trevor Lord chasing behind the goal. Rogers skated it out to the near side, turning around with it, gets it back to Jemayev. Jemayev comes through center ice, got Lane King on the wing, tried to go through a couple of defenders. That one broken up by Carter. Puck on the far side. Storjahan has it, settled the puck down, got it to Petrie. Petrie slid that one all the way back around. Jemayev turning with it in behind the Watertown cage. He'll slide it back to Lane King, far side. Tried to get it back to Storjahan. That was tipped in front. Storjahan comes away with it. Got it back to Petrie, to Rogers. Rogers sends one on goal. That's gloved by Liskowitz. And then he lost sight of it. Came out to the blue line. Rogers able to knock it down, keep it in the zone. Wolves looking to escape. Lord now down the near side. Steps inside the offensive zone. He'll rifle one. That one got popped up into the air. That one hit Colgan again, kind of oddly. And now again, Brendan Colgan slow to get back to his feet. That one looked like it may have caught him up high on the arm or under the shoulder pad. And for the second shot in a row, Colgan was slow to get back to his feet. A couple of odd shots just kind of catching him underneath some of the pad, but he'll jump right back in between the pipes. John Manatidis into the face-off circle for Watertown, in against Thomas Aldworth. And Aldworth will get tossed, so Cody Wickline will now skate in. Manatidis, they have it pinned in between their feet that is poked along. Josh LaBelle has it. He'll lift it out to the far side. Came back to Greco. Greco turning with it. Sends it over to the far side. Knocked down. Jay Krupp sends it back to Greco as they play catch with each other. This one gets broken up by Manatidis at center ice. He'll give it back into the Watertown zone. They'll start from there. Payne tried to get it out to the near side. Does get it out to Dakota Seaman. Seaman's going to lift one on. Colgan's going to glove that one. He'll hold on to it, squeeze it, and they will keep it tied up. Now we got a couple of dancing in behind the goal. Josh LaBelle getting tangled up. And I can't tell you who the Wolf is from this vantage point because LaBelle's blocking our view. He's a big kid and has one of the Watertown players. It might be Elijah Wilson pinned up along the boards. They will both skate away from that. And now a couple other guys having words. Dakota Seaman and Jay Krupp going at it. Seaman's going to be escorted to the penalty box. He will sit down. And it was John Manatidis that Josh LaBelle had tied up along the boards, and it looks like Manatidis coming over saying something to Dakota Seaman. Charlie Penn's talking with the official. We'll get the official announcement on the penalties. The first power play of the night will belong to the Columbus River Dragons. River Dragons this year, 7th into the FPHL on the power play. They've had 193 power play opportunities for 34 power play goals. That's good for 18%. Wolves flip side of that on the defense are 3rd in the league. Shorthanded 219 times. They've allowed 39 power play goals for an 82% penalty kill. Broken up here, Wolves with a shorthanded effort now. Elijah Wilson, far side, steps inside, got it back to Trevor Lord. Lord fell down, lost the puck there, and right back the other direction. Austin Doe steps inside, right-hand side, down the side, outside of the face-off circle, slides it cross ice, put it right onto the stick of Adam Vanelli. Vanelli drops it to Storjahan, back to Doe. Doe turns, Petrantonio gets the puck here, lets one go, he missed it, he hit off the pipe on the far side. Rebound to Storjahan. He'll send it back deep into the zone again. Vanelli turning with it, got it back to Petrantonio. Petrantonio slid it in front to Austin Doe. That one tipped and broken up. Wolves able to send that one out of the zone. That's going to go off a skate and up and out of play. 1:05 left in the first power play of the evening. 6:12 left in the opening period. Faceoff's going to come just outside of the blue line. And now they will skate it back into the Watertown zone. The Wolves are going to argue the fact that they sent it out of the zone and it was kicked off a River Dragon skate out of play, but the official shaking his head, they'll head it right back in to the Watertown end. Face off out to the far side. LaBelle has it at the point, puts one in front. That skipped all the way through. Lane King has the rebound. Near side, settled down, a bouncing puck. He'll slide it right in front. That one controlled by Kyle Moore. Got it back to Kelly. Kelly shoots, missed on the far side. Rebound came out. Lane King couldn't keep it in the zone. That's going to skip by his stick. Down the ice it will go. Colgan out of the goal, gave it to Josh LaBelle. 42 seconds left in the first power play of the evening. Lane King, cross ice again, got it to Kelly. He'll come through center ice, dropped it back for King. Near side half board, slid it in front to Kelly. Kelly back to LaBelle. LaBelle holds on, slides it deep to Lane King. King goes cross ice to Kelly one more time. Now it came back to Moore, broken up. Moore trying to get a shot off, does. That one knocked down by Liskowitz and lifted out of the zone with 16 seconds left in the River Dragons power play. Lane King picks it up, near side, steps inside the blue line, stops on the half board. He'll go back to Moore, came back to King as he'll slide into the slot area. Got it to Vanelli, near side. Vanelli steps in, lets a shot go, and he'll score! Adam Vanelli, a nasty little wrist shot from the top of the circle, and he's going to go to the top right corner over Owen Liskowitz's glove. And the River Dragons take a 2-0 lead. Here's your look at your replay from Steve Weed Productions. Just came right to the top of the circle, as we said, and wristed one to that top right-hand corner. So Adam Vanelli, his 10th goal of the year for the River Dragons. Adam Vanelli, 6'1", 194, Apple Valley, Minnesota. That's actually a town I can say I've been to once before. Apple Valley is the just outside of Minneapolis. I had to actually go to school for a company that I rep out there. Not that anybody cares, just saying I've been there. Puck comes out to the near side. Trevor Lord able to tip it cross ice, trying to get it to Elijah Wilson. Wilson steps inside the blue line, had to avoid a check. Aldworth's going to end up with it. Carter gives him a little shot to the boards. Wickline controls near side. He'll step outside the blue line. Austin Doe controls, steps inside the offensive end. He'll slide it deep to the right corner. Wickline will give chase, slides it back to Aldworth. That one broken up, turnover there. Brandon Baker's just going to lift it along to Trevor Lord. Lord comes down the left-hand side, dumps it to the corner. He'll give chase, gets in between a couple of River Dragons with the puck right back the other direction. Tahan has it. He'll slide it all the way around the backside. Lane King's going to end up with it. He'll drop, put it right back behind his own goal. Wolves able to take it away there, though. Controlled by Chris Corrigan. Corrigan let a shot go. Knocked down far side, kept in the zone. McGuire able to send it deep. Corrigan will give chase from there. Comes back to Amanatides. Tried to slide it back in front. Corrigan's going to end up with it far side. Gave it back to Amanatides in the corner. Amanatides turned with it. Had it poked away. Storagehan's going to end up with it for the River Dragons. And they'll clear the zone far side. Storagehan through the offensive end. Gets tangled up with McGuire. Let a shot go anyway. Tahan able to settle that one down. Lifts it out to the far side. Moore is just going to kick it along. Keeps it in. Storagehan turning with it. Let a shot go. That hit a skate. Never made it all the way through. Wolves look to go back the other direction. Corrigan picks up speed. Comes right through the slot. Lets a shot go. That one knocked down by Brendan Colgan. Near side sends back to the corner. Controlled and lifted out of the zone by Kyle Moore. Settled down. Wolves gathered up there. Tahan has it. He'll go cross ice. Played it past Kelly. Going to play that one right off the boards. Played the angle perfectly right onto the goal. So Colgan had to turn that one aside. It took care of the icing. Rogers had it. Turned onto the far side. Baker intercepts it. Petrantonio takes it right back. He'll step in. Rifles one off the shoulder of Owen Liskowitz. Stays in the zone. Rogers has it. Drags it down to the left-hand side. Turns. Got it back out. Sent it out to the point to Kyle Moore. It's going to skip by him down the length of the ice. It will go. 2:39 left in the opening frame here from Watertown. Petrantonio has it. He'll go cross ice trying to get it to Kelly. That was broken up. Wolves will control from there. Brennan Young had it, slid it cross ice, settled down by Tim Payne. Payne back to the near side. Got it to Brandon Baker, who lifted it to Ballard. Ballard got taken to the boards hard, lost the puck there. Thomas Aldworth right back the other direction. Came through the slot area, had it pickpocketed away, and the Wolves able to lift that one out to a neutral ice area. Josh LaBelle settles it down back into his own end. He'll slide it back to Greco, back to Doe. As he'll step inside, they'll be onside. Settled back out to the red line at center. LaBelle's just going to knock that one down, and he'll lift it back in. Under 2 to go here in the opening period. 2-0 your score here in Watertown. Turning with it, Cody Wickline took the puck away behind the Watertown goal. Goes out to the left face-off circle. Turning with it, dropped it there for Aldworth. They had that intercepted. Payne's going to end up with it for Watertown. He'll lift that high into the air. Trevor Lord will give chase. Turning with it, sending it across ice, though, was Greco. Intercepted and kept in. Don Carter behind the goal with it, comes out, tried to get it back to Trevor Lord. That one was broken up. Now Aldworth right back the other direction, goes through center, gains the zone. Drop pass there for Storjahan. He'll come through the slot, avoids a couple of checks, puts the brakes on, got it back to Vanelli. Vanelli with the last goal scored here. Centering pass broken up. Carter able to put a foot on it. Frazier able to keep it in. He'll hold it in the slot. Got it back to Jemayeff. He'll shoot and score. Alexander Jemayeff right again from that top of the right face-off circle. And Jemayeff is going to beat Owen Liskowitz just over the leg. And we'll get a good look at it here from Steve Weed. As the Columbus River Dragons, with just a minute to play here in the period, take a 3-0 lead. You'll see it right here. Jemayeff just going to rifle one, and that was a little higher off the ice than I thought. It went over the glove of Owen Liskowitz, and Owen Liskowitz looks like he is done for the evening with a minute to play here. Period number 1, 1:04 left to go. And now taking his place is Adam Wisco. Wisco seeing action in a couple of games. He's 1-1 for Watertown at 3.57 goals against average, and he will slide in and take over the goalkeeping chores here with under a minute to go, period at number 1. Lifted through center ice, broken up. Wolves able to dump it right back in. Amanatitis will give chase, controlled by Paul Frazier behind. That one will come all the way through. Tipped across ice. Frazier ends up with the puck again. Got it back to Moore near side. Moore's going to step in, and Kelly got tangled up at the line. He'll be offside, and we'll get a stop in the action. Face-up will come just outside the Watertown zone. 36.6 seconds left to go here in the opening period from the Watertown Municipal Arena.
His 14th goal of the season, scored by number 12, Alexander Jemayeff. Assistant number 4, Alex DeGrorian.
And you can hear the announcement from house announcer Brian Hunsiger.
Time to go, 18 minutes, 56 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, our final 90-second media timeout is here. Jay, anything going on?
So with 36.6 seconds left, we will take a timeout here from Watertown, our final media timeout.
I'm super excited. I just left Northern Credit Union and picked up my bundle box. Let's check out what's inside. Wow, check this out. 3.05% APY when you open a premium checking account at Northern. And not only that, you can get a 12-month CD at 4% APY. How many great ways to save? Can't beat that. So you can go to mynorthern.com to find out how you can customize your box today.
Visit mynorthern.com for qualifications.
From your head to your shoulders and your knees to your toes, North Country Orthopedic Group has you covered. The most trusted name in orthopedics is now seeing patients at Claxton Hepburn and performing surgeries at Claxton Hepburn Medical Center and Carthage Area Hospital. The highest quality of medical care you've come to expect.
Well, out of our final media timeout of the period,
North Country Orthopedic.
Woody Wickline able to keep that one in. Aldworth had it, tried to tip it away, was Horn. They'll dump it back in, just 25 seconds to go here, the opening period. 3-0 your score, puck right out in front, broken up there, turning with it, skating out, Brennan Young. He'll come down the left-hand side, tried to poke it to the corner. That one intercepted, kept in the zone by Colt McGuire. McGuire turns it near side, put it in front, and Colgan's going to grab that one. He'll squeeze it and hold on. 9.2 seconds left in the opening period here from Watertown, and we'll get another stop in the action. The Wolves going to get an offensive zone face-off here with 9.2 seconds left to go. Puck came back to the near side. Petrie's got it, and the horn will sound, and that's going to bring an end to period number 1 here from the Watertown Municipal Arena. The Continental Division leading Columbus River Dragons 3 goals in the period. 3-0 is your score after 20 minutes of play here from Watertown. That last goal, Alexander Jemayev at 18:56 of the period, assisted by Alex Storjahan and by Lane King. Well, a full slate of games in the FPHL here this evening. We'll run down that scoreboard for you before we take our break here in Watertown. The Binghamton Black Bears traveling a short distance away to Elmira, New York. I should say Elmira traveled to them this evening. Elmira in Binghamton. 3-2 your score there. 8 minutes, 48 seconds gone. Period number 2. The Binghamton Black Bears with a 1-goal lead in that contest. The Motor City Rockers are in Port Huron. That's another quick trip. Another in-state rivalry. 2 minutes, 1 second gone. Period number 2. They are knotted up at 1 goal apiece. The Mississippi Seawolves are in Carolina tonight in Winston-Salem, taking on the Carolina Thunderbirds. And the Mississippi Seawolves, after 1 period of play, up 2-1 in that contest. And the other game being played in the FPHL tonight, the Delaware Thunder, who will be here tomorrow and Sunday evening in Watertown. After 20 minutes of play, trail the Danbury Hat Tricks in Danbury, Connecticut this evening. Score of 1-0. 3-0 is your score here in Watertown. We'll take a short break between periods. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
From your head to your shoulders and your knees to your toes, North Country Orthopedic Group has you covered. The most trusted name in orthopedics is now seeing patients at Claxton Hepburn and performing surgeries at Claxton Hepburn Medical Center and Carthage Area Hospital. The highest quality of medical care you've come to expect, now closer to home. North Country Orthopedic Group, covering you from head to toe.
AmeriQ Credit Union has everything you need to connect where you are with where you want to be. AmeriQ and you. Let's connect.
Did you know New Yorkers can use the Have a Plan app too? Check transit times, coordinate a ride home, learn about DWI laws, and more. Download the app and always have a plan to get home safe.
Scanlon from North Star Real Estate, and whether you're thinking of buying or selling a residential or commercial property, I'm here to help you achieve all of your real estate goals. Call me at 919-771-3017 and check us out on Facebook and Instagram. I'm super excited. I just left Northern Credit Union and picked up my bundle box. Let's check out what's inside. Wow, check this out. 3.05% APY when you open a premium checking account at Northern. And not only that, you can get a 12-month CD at 4% APY. How many great ways to save? Can't beat that. So you can go to mynorthern.com to find out how you can customize your box today.
Visit mynorthern.com for qualifications.
From your head to your shoulders and your knees to your toes, North Country Orthopedic Group has you covered. The most trusted name in orthopedics is now seeing patients at Claxton Hepburn and performing surgeries at Claxton Hepburn Medical Center and Carthage Area Hospital. The highest quality of medical care you've come to expect, now closer to home. North Country Orthopedic Group, covering you from head to toe.
AmeriQ Credit Union has everything you need to connect where you are with where you want to be. AmeriQ and you. Let's connect.
Did you know New Yorkers can use the Have a Plan app too? Check transit times, coordinate a ride home, learn about DWI laws, and more. Download the app and always have a plan to get home safe.
Scanlon from North Star Real Estate, and whether you're thinking of buying or selling a residential or commercial property, I'm here to help you achieve all of your real estate goals. Call me at 919-771-3017 and check us out on Facebook and Instagram. I'm super excited. I just left Northern Credit Union and picked up my bundle box. Let's check out what's inside. Wow, check this out. 3.05% APY when you open a premium checking account at Northern. And not only that, you can get a 12-month CD at 4% APY. How many great ways to save? Can't beat that. So you can go to mynorthern.com to find out how you can customize your box today.
Visit mynorthern.com for qualifications.
From your head to your shoulders and your knees to your toes, North Country Orthopedic Group has you covered. The most trusted name in orthopedics is now seeing patients at Claxton Hepburn and performing surgeries at Claxton Hepburn Medical Center and Carthage Area Hospital. The highest quality of medical care you've come to expect, now closer to home. North Country Orthopedic Group, covering you from head to toe.
AmeriQ Credit Union has everything you need to connect where you are with where you want to be. AmeriQ and you. Let's connect.
Did you know New Yorkers can use the Have a Plan app too? Check transit times, coordinate a ride home, learn about DWI laws, and more. Download the app and always have a plan to get home safe.
Scanlon from North Star Real Estate, and whether you're thinking of buying or selling a residential or commercial property, I'm here to help you achieve all of your real estate goals. Call me at 919-771-3017 and check us out on Facebook and Instagram. I'm super excited. I just left Northern Credit Union and picked up my bundle box. Let's check out what's inside. Wow, check this out. 3.05% APY when you open a premium checking account at Northern. And not only that, you can get a 12-month CD at 4% APY. How many great ways to save? Can't beat that. So you can go to mynorthern.com to find out how you can customize your box today.
Visit mynorthern.com for qualifications.
From your head to your shoulders and your knees to your toes, North Country Orthopedic Group has you covered. The most trusted name in orthopedics is now seeing patients at Claxton Hepburn and performing surgeries at Claxton Hepburn Medical Center and Carthage Area Hospital. The highest quality of medical care you've come to expect, now closer to home. North Country Orthopedic Group, covering you from head to toe.
AmeriQ Credit Union has everything you need to connect where you are with where you want to be. AmeriQ and you. Let's connect.
Did you know New Yorkers can use the Have a Plan app too? Check transit times. Coordinate a ride home. Learn about DWI laws and more. Download the app and always have a plan to get home safe.
Scanlon from North Star Real Estate, and whether you're thinking of buying or selling a residential or commercial property, I'm here to help you achieve all of your real estate goals. Call me at 919-771-3017 and check us out on Facebook and Instagram. I'm super excited. I just left Northern Credit Union and picked up my bundle box. Let's check out what's inside. Wow, check this out. 3.05% APY when you open a premium checking account at Northern. And not only that, you can get a 12-month CD at 4% APY. How many great ways to save? Can't beat that. So you can go to mynorthern.com to find out how you can customize your box today.
Visit mynorthern.com for qualifications.
From your head to your shoulders and your knees to your toes, North Country Orthopedic Group has you covered. The most trusted name in orthopedics is now seeing patients at Claxton Hepburn and performing surgeries at Claxton Hepburn Medical Center and Carthage Area Hospital. The highest quality of medical care you've come to expect, now closer to home. North Country Orthopedic Group, covering you from head to toe.
AmeriQ Credit Union has everything you need to connect where you are with where you want to be. AmeriQ and you. Let's connect.
Did you know New Yorkers can use the Have a Plan app too? Check transit times. Coordinate a ride home. Learn about DWI laws and more. Download the app and always have a plan to get home safe.
North Star Real Estate. And whether you're thinking of buying or selling a residential or commercial property, I'm here to help you achieve all of your real estate goals. Call me at 919-771-3017 and check us out on Facebook and Instagram. I'm super excited. I just left Northern Credit Union and picked up my bundle box. Let's check out what's inside. Wow, check this out. 3.05% APY when you open a premium checking account at Northern. And not only that, you can get a 12-month CD at 4% APY. How many great ways to save? Can't beat that. So you can go to mynorthern.com to find out how you can customize your box today.
Visit mynorthern.com for qualifications.
From your head to your shoulders and your knees to your toes, North Country Orthopedic Group has you covered. The most trusted name in orthopedics is now seeing patients at Claxton Hepburn and performing surgeries at Claxton Hepburn Medical Center and Carthage Area Hospital. The highest quality of medical care you've come to expect, now closer to home. North Country Orthopedic Group, covering you from head to toe.
AmeriQ Credit Union has everything you need to connect where you are with where you want to be. AmeriQ and you. Let's connect.
Did you know New Yorkers can use the Have a Plan app too? Check transit times. Coordinate a ride home. Learn about DWI laws and more. Download the app and always have a plan to get home safe.
Scanlon from North Star Real Estate. And whether you're thinking of buying or selling a residential or commercial property, I'm here to help you achieve all of your real estate goals. Call me at 919-771-3017 and check us out on Facebook and Instagram. I'm super excited. I just left Northern Credit Union and picked up my bundle box. Let's check out what's inside. Wow, check this out. 3.05% APY when you open a premium checking account at Northern. And not only that, you can get a 12-month CD at 4% APY. How many great ways to save? Can't beat that. So you can go to mynorthern.com to find out how you can customize your box today.
Visit mynorthern.com for qualifications.
From your head to your shoulders and your knees to your toes, North Country Orthopedic Group has you covered. The most trusted name in orthopedics is now seeing patients at Claxton Hepburn and performing surgeries at Claxton Hepburn Medical Center and Carthage Area Hospital. The highest quality of medical care you've come to expect, now closer to home. North Country Orthopedic Group, covering you from head to toe.
AmeriQ Credit Union has everything you need to connect where you are with where you want to be. AmeriQ and you. Let's connect.
Did you know New Yorkers can use the Have a Plan app too? Check transit times. Coordinate a ride home. Learn about DWI laws and more. Download the app and always have a plan to get home safe.
we want to welcome you back inside the Watertown Municipal Arena. We get set for period number 2 between your Watertown Wolves and the visiting Columbus River Dragons here tonight. 3-0 is your score after 20 minutes of play here in Watertown. The Columbus River Dragons striking 3 times in that first 20 minutes of play. Fans, if you've had too much to drink tonight, make the right decision. First, think about the dangers. Then, think about the consequences. Stop and think before you drink. Plan for a safe ride. Funded by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration with a grant from the New York State Governor's Traffic Safety Committee. So we get set for the second 20 minutes here in Watertown. My name is Jeff Barrett, taking you through your action here this evening. Connor Lalone on our cameras, as he is each and every home game here tonight. And sitting over in the booth at the keyboard, that is Steve Weed from Steve Weed Productions and the Watertown Wolves YouTube channel. Well, the Columbus River Dragons got on the board at 9:35 of period number 1. Michael Greco lights the lamp to give them a 1-0 lead, assisted by former Wolves Alexander Jemayev and Lane King. 1-0 your score there. Then that second goal at the 14:52 mark. Adam Vanelli lights the lamp, assisted by Jake Kelly and Lane King once again. 2-0 your score. They'll add another one at the 18:56 mark. Alexander Jemayev nets a goal here, assisted by Alex Storjahan, and again, Lane King. So Lane King, 3 assists on the evening, and when he was here in Watertown for a couple seasons and winning a championship, he used to light the lamp an awful lot and have an awful lot of assists, and he's must apparently like playing on the ice here in Watertown. He's having a great night so far. The Wolves started out with Owen Liskowitz between the pipes against Brendan Colgan at the other end for Columbus. After the third goal, Liskowitz was pulled from the game. Adam Wisco now in between the pipes for Watertown. Played the final minute and 5 seconds of a period number 1. As we get started here, the second period tonight, face off into the Columbus end, controlled there, turning with it. Puck came right back in front. Carter couldn't put a stick on it. Kelly has it. He'll turn, looks out to the far side. That played hard off the boards. Brandon Baker ends up with it, got it back to Elijah Wilson. Wilson steps inside, got it back to Trevor Lord. Far side puts the brakes on. He'll send it back in behind. Carter goes to pick it up, slides it around, trying to stick it in from behind along the pipe. And Brendan Colgan will cover that one up. He'll hold on. It will get a stop in play. So we said 3 goals to start out the night here tonight for the Columbus River Dragons, leading in the Continental Division coming into tonight's action. Columbus 108 points on the season, leading the Carolina Thunderbirds 108-101 in the playoff hunt there, or should say for the division crown in the Continental Division. The Wolves sitting right in the 3rd spot in the Empire Division, trying to hold on to that position, already qualifying for a playoff spot. One sent all the way across the front as Wisco watched that one slide by. Kept in by Jemayev, slid it back deep into the zone, letting a quick shot go all the way across the front. Jake Kelly, that one kept in. Storjahan has it far side, turning with it in the corner. Got tangled up, slid it up towards the slot. That one knocked down, came back out to neutral ice as Josh LaBelle settles it. He'll send it all the way back behind. That's going to rifle all the way around. Cody Wickline overstepped it, trying to come off the bench into the zone, and it'll get touched up there and called for an offside. Greco also out of the bench, touched the puck up, and the River Dragons, the blue line right there at the end of their gate, get called for the offside. 18:45 left here, period number 2. The Watertown Wolves will be back in action tomorrow night and Sunday evenings right here in the Watertown Municipal Arena. Tomorrow night, puck drop at 7:30. Sunday night at 6:30. On both nights, the Delaware Thunder visit the Watertown Municipal Arena once again. Tipped all the way into the zone by Zach Horn. Comes back behind. Greco has it. He'll get tangled up behind. Turning with it, Thomas Aldworth has it, slides out to the near side, steps out from behind the goal, slide it forward to Austin Doe. Doe down in the offensive end, tried to get it to Aldworth. That one was broken up. Wickline controls, though. Turning with it, Aldworth's going to get knocked down, drops back up. LaBelle has it, comes to the face-off circle, rifles one off the shoulder of Adam Wisco. Then that one's going to get cleared out, hit a body on the way in. Greco had it, giving chase into the offensive end. Brennan Young chasing him back, then it comes right back through center ice. Aldworth with a quick shot, put that one on. Doe standing right there, trying to get the redirect. Wisco able to slide that one aside. Came right back through center ice. Brendan Young tried to keep it in the offensive end and gets sent all the way back to the Watertown side. Adam Wisco out of the goal, will settle the puck down there. Wolves going for a wholesale change here with the puck in behind the Watertown goal. Tim Payne has it, getting harassed out from behind the goal. Chasing him out was Kyle Moore. He'll get it to Don Carter. Carter stepping through a couple of players, had it knocked down. Petrantonio played it off a glove, and the Wolves took it right back in. Cross-ice pass settled down there by Adam Vanelli. This one lifted out. Moore's got it, skates into the zone, hit out a shot, go that hit a skate, never made it all the way through, then hard off the glass. Wolves back the other direction. Carter has to knock it down, lost sight of it. Kelly will pick it up, skates back into his own end. His outlet hit a stick, did skip out over the blue line. He'll get it back to Petrantonio, near side, steps inside the blue line, drop pass for Vanelli. Vanelli sends one on, that went by on the left-hand side. Vanelli goes over far side, gets his own rebound, got it back to Petrie, dumps it down to Petrantonio in the corner, back to Petrie. His one-timer missed wide across the front. Kelly couldn't get a stick on it. Skips out to the near side, controlled there, lifted all the way down the ice, and this one should be an icing call, and no, they're going to wave that one off. Adam Vanelli has it. Trevor Lord all over his backside trying to take it away. This one gets lifted out. Too far for Lane King to reach. Wolves right back the other direction. Lord's going to tip that in the offensive end, and that's going to go off a stick way up into the air into the rafters, and we'll get a stop in play. 16-18 remaining in the second period here from the Watertown Municipal Arena. 3-0 is your score. Face-off just outside the Watertown zone, just to our left. Alexander Jemayev into the circle against Chris Corrigan. Corrigan won that right through the feet of Jemayev, but it gets rifled right back into the Watertown end. Storjahan sends it to Jemayev behind. He'll rifle that one around, try to get it to King. That was broken up. King lays some lumber on the far side on John Amandatidis. That one got poked right back in front, controlled out to the far point. Cody Rogers has it. Sent it down deep into the zone. Came back to Petrie. Near side, bounced off his stick. Wolves looking to clear. Comes through center ice. Chris Corrigan has it. Jumps into the offensive rush. He'll go to the left-hand side. Tried to get it to the front of the goal. That's a shot goal. Lifted a backhander, and Colgan's just going to glove that one out of midair. He'll hold on to it. 15:44 left, period number 2 here from the Watertown Municipal Arena. Faceoff's going to come just to the right of a Brendan Colgan. Rogers off the faceoff, sends it all the way around. McGuire able to keep it in for Watertown here in the slot. Drops it down deep into the zone. Dakota Seaman lets a shot go, put that one in front. Brendan Young couldn't get there to put a stick on. This one gets sent right back in again. Dakota Seaman came over, tried to keep it along. Brendan Young couldn't keep it in the zone. Cody Wickline back the other direction. Got it to Thomas Aldworth. One-timer off the chest of Adam Wisco. He'll knock that one down. Wolves able to clear the zone, and now a chance here as they break out. Far side, Brendan Young gets on the horse, races down the right-hand side. Tried to get it to the front of the goal, and getting tangled up on the way in was Zach Horn. Horn's going to end up with it. Try to get it back to Young. Rogers is going to take that one away. He'll get it to Austin Doe. Doe turning. Drop pass there for Aldworth. Right back to Cody Wickline, steps inside the blue line, puts the brakes on, skates in, lets the shot go. That's off the shoulder of Wisco, and now up and out of play, and that will be tipped. River Dragons looking for a delay of game, but it was tipped according to the official, and we'll get a stop in the action. 14:50 left, period number 2. We'll take a timeout here in Watertown.
Scanlon from North Star Real Estate. And whether you're thinking of buying or selling a residential or commercial property, I'm here to help you achieve all of your real estate goals. Call me at 919-771-3017 and check us out on Facebook and Instagram.
Well, back in here in Watertown, the Watertown Municipal Arena, out of the first immediate timeout of period number 2. 14:50 left to go here in the second frame. 3-0 your score. The Columbus River Dragons with the lead over the Watertown Wolves. All 3 goals coming in period number 1 for the River Dragons. Josh Petrantonio is going to get tossed from the circle, so skating in will be Kyle Moore in against Don Carter. Carter's going to win that one to the side. Brandon Baker able to send that one around. Elijah Wilson picking it up, steps inside the zone, drags it down the left-hand side, dropped it back for Carter. Carter got it to the front, had to play it off his own skate, couldn't put a stick on, and then had it taken away there. Petrantonio looks to clear. He'll take a shot to the near side, got it to Moore. Moore to Kelly. Kelly steps inside, puts the brakes on top of the face-off circle, lost a skate there, got knocked down. That one's going to roll back out to neutral ice area where Josh LaBelle will come back. He'll pick it up for the River Dragons. He'll drag it back in behind his old Don Carter, keeping an eye on him. That one got lifted out, near side, settled down by Jake Kelly. He's able to lift that one in. Adam Wisco will come out of the Watertown goal. He'll settle down the puck there and leave it for Brendan Baker. Baker able to slide it out to the near side to Payne. Payne back to Carter, steps inside the zone, came right through the slot, had it picked away by Storjahan, and now a 3-on-2 opportunity. Jemayeff down the far side to Storjahan. Storjahan lost the puck on the way through, but Krupp able to get a shot off. Wolves not able to clear the zone. Storjahan drops for LaBelle, near side, goes back to Jemayeff. He'll turn, sends that one in behind. Jay Krupp has it. Krupp comes to the far, or the near boards, I should say, goes all the way cross ice, settling the puck down. Big shot coming off the stick of Vanelli. That one turned away by Adam Wisco, and the Wolves just going to dump this one to the corner and go for a change. So the Wolves are going to be called, I believe, for an icing call, and they'll bring it all the way back into the Watertown end. Faceoff will go to the right faceoff circle. Cody Wickline in for the River Dragons against Don Carter Jr. for Watertown. That one won back to the far point, came to the near side. Frazier just able to keep it alive, slides it deep to Thomas Aldworth, back to Frazier. Frazier comes to the short slot area. Big shot. That one, Wisco got a leg on it at the last minute, covers it up, and then hacking away at it was Austin Doe standing right there trying to stuff it underneath. And Wisco able to hold on to it, and we get a stop in the action. A good replay right here. You'll see him get the big pad on it. And Cody Wickline and Austin Doe both taking swats at it as Wisco got the pad down on it. Another offensive zone faceoff for Columbus as Cody Wickline steps in, and he'll get tossed from the circle. In against Chris Corrigan, now skating in Thomas Aldworth, and now Corrigan will get sent out of the circle. So Matthias Tellstrom will skate in. Tellstrom's going to win that one to the side. Baker has it for Watertown, skates behind the goal, lifts it out to the far side. It got lifted all the way in. Turning with it right back. Cody Wickline stops, puts the brakes on, tried to get it to Austin Doe. Too far for him to reach. Doe had to go pick it up on the far boards. He's tangled up along the far half board. Centering pass broken up. Baker has it, had to avoid the check from Wickline. Thomas Aldworth controlling, skates out, turns to the top of the face-off circle, slid it right in front. Austin Doe with a redirect. That one turned aside by Adam Wisco. Another pass coming right in front. Baker's going to knock that one down. Long outlet pass. Tried to get it to Manatitas, and he got tripped up on the way. Couldn't put a stick on it. Tellstrom comes in, picks it up, left it there for Colgan. One-timer. Tried to go to the 5-hole, and Brendan Colgan will hold on to that one, and we get another stop in play. Watertown, not a lot of great scoring opportunities here so far, period number 2. That one, as Corrigan was able to drag it right down to the front, let a very quick shot go, tried to slide it through the legs of Brendan Colgan, and he was able to squeeze the pads and hold on to it. 12:20 left in period number 2. Face-off came right through the slot area. McGuire has it for Watertown. He'll play it down deep into the corner. Zach Horn turning with it, had to avoid the check from Moore. Moore's going to take it away, though. He'll pickpocket him back the other direction. Takes it down the right-hand side. Had it played up into the air, knocked it down with his own glove. Skates all the way around the back. Tried to send it back behind the goal. That one broken up. Centering pass coming. Petrantonio had his check of his stick, and he had to go back and pick it up. I'll spit it out in English. They come back to the near side. Wolves trying to clear the zone. That one knocked down. Petrantonio lost it, though. Brennan Young's going to take it away. He'll go cross ice to Hand. Hand gave it right back to McGuire. Colt McGuire slides it forward, missed the pass behind, and now a long outlet. Kelly down the left-hand side all by himself. Drags it to the slot area, lets a shot go. That's going to go off the stick and up and out of play. Tahan and Moore getting tangled up on there. No harm, no foul, as each player will skate off to their respective benches. 11:32 left here, period number 2. 3-0 is your score. Another offensive zone faceoff for Columbus. Alexander Jemayev into the circle. Once again against Don Carter. He'll win that one back to the near side. LaBelle has it, slides it down the boards to Lane King. King had it taken away by Elijah Wilson to Trevor Lord. Lord steps inside the zone, turns, lets a shot go. That one was bobbled by Colgan. Had to lift that one up, swat it towards the corner. Elijah Wilson doing some extra work behind the goal, digging for it. And now Don Carter also in that mix. He and LaBelle battle for the loose puck. Trevor Lord played it around to the near side, came out off the near half board, and now we're going to get a penalty. I believe we're going to get a penalty. And Watertown will get their first power play of the evening. Michael Greco is going to go 2 minutes for cross-checking. So Greco will sit down. Watertown gets its first power play of the night. Watertown's power play, out of 10 teams in the league, 10th in the league, 14% on the season. A couple of weeks ago, it looked like they got that problem straightened out. They netted a few power play goals, but it's gone ice cold once again. 214 power play opportunities, 30 power play goals for Watertown. This one taken away by Frazier. He'll go back the other direction, tried to drag it back to himself, lost control of it there. Wick line controls in behind, slides it back behind Baker, able to go over, pick it up though for Watertown. The Columbus River Dragons are number 1 on penalty kill in the FPHL. 87% penalty kill. Shorthanded 209 times, only allowed 27 power play goals on the year. With stats like that, it's no wonder they sit at the top of their division. This one through center, Dakota Seaman ends up with it, lifts it down into the corner. That went high off the glass behind Brendan Colgan, controlled there, and then able to be sent the length of the ice by Austin Doe. He'll just wrist that one all the way down. Wisco out of the goal for Watertown, settled the puck down. He'll leave it there. Brandon Baker going back to pick it up for Watertown. Baker turn, looks up ice, slides it to Matthias Tellstrom. Tellstrom to the far side, tried to get it to Brennan Young, too far for him to reach, and that'll get sent the length of the ice again with 43 seconds left in Watertown's first power play. Only the second power play of the evening here in Watertown, and we've played over half a contest here. Long crossing pass, too far to get to for Brennan Young, and the Wolves will get called for an icing call. And that'll take us to 9:37 remaining in the period. Our second media timeout here from Watertown. 3-0 is your score. The Columbus River Dragons with a lead over Watertown. Short commercial break here from the Watertown Municipal Arena.
I'm super excited. I just left Northern Credit Union and picked up my bundle box. Let's check out what's inside. Wow, check this out. 3.05% APY when you open a premium checking account at Northern. And not only that, you can get a 12-month CD at 4% APY. How many great ways to save. Can't beat that. So you can go to mynorthern.com to find out how you can customize your box today.
Visit mynorthern.com for qualifications.
AmeriQ Credit Union has everything you need to connect where you are with where you want to be. AmeriQ and you. Let's connect.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we thank all of you for your service to our...
Well, out of the timeout, 3-0 your score here in Watertown. Jeff Barrett along with Connor Lalone and Steve Weed bringing you tonight's Watertown Wolves game on the Steve Weed Watertown Wolves YouTube channel. Military Appreciation Weekend here in Watertown. Not just one night, the entire weekend tonight. Watertown wearing special military-themed jerseys. They will be auctioned off immediately following tonight's game. We have specials all weekend for our military staff. Of course, we sit 11 miles away from Fort Drum, one of the largest Army installations in the United States, home of the 10th Mountain Division, and proud to have those people joining us here tonight. Amanatitas with a quick shot. Colgan able to turn that one aside. Don Carter's got the rebound. Got it back to Amanatitas far side. He'll stop. Brings it back out to Trevor Lord. One-timer go. That one's going to get sent the length of the ice. Icing's going to be waved off, so Wisco has to come way out of the goal. That one got lifted back out to neutral ice area, sent forward from there, right back to the offensive end for the River Dragons. 8:44 left. Don Carter skates in front of the Watertown goal, gave it back to the far side. Trevor Lord looks to skate out. He'll lift that off the boards. He'll go for a change. Dakota Seaman will give chase. Brendan Colgan has it, taken away by Zach Horn. Horn tried to slide it back in front. Nobody there in a Wolf sweater, so that one's going to get lifted way up into the air. Knocked down by Donovan to hand, lifted back out by Watertown. Controlled by Moore, far side. His centering pass broken up by Don Carter. The Wolves regroup in their own end. Tahan has it near side, tried to get it to Seaman, stepping up. Horn couldn't get to it, so Moore will control. He'll turn, comes through center ice for the River Dragons, skates right down the middle, drop pass there for Kelly. Kelly's one-time shot high off the glass, centering pass behind him from Petrantonio. Nobody there in a white jersey. Stuck down deep into the corner, again turning with it. Kelly trying to get a stick to it, couldn't reach it for the River Dragons, and Corrigan able to lift that one out towards center, got knocked down right at the red line. Vanelli had it turned, gave it to Fraziau. Fraziau dumped it in the offensive end, but took the big hit in the process. Cody Wickline has it, tried to get it back to Thomas Aldworth. Wolves able to break this one up to hand, slips it out to the far side, and the Wolves were going to be offside. They had to get back on, and they do. Puck behind the goal. Josh LaBelle has it for the River Dragons. Settled in there. Elijah Wilson keeps an eye on him. Trevor Lord able to come in, take the puck away on the clear, but then it's sent right back out to the center ice. Jay Krupp has it. Drop pass for Wickline, and they're going to be offside. Krupp with the drop pass and then stepped in ahead of the pass that he threw to Wickline. He'll get called for the offside. It'll bring the face-off just outside the zone. 7:04 left, period. Number 2 here from Watertown. Thomas Aldworth into the face-off circle, far side. He'll go in against Don Carter Jr. Face-off one back to the red line and sent in by Michael Greco. That one will rattle around the backside. Picked up there, Tim Payne able to slide it out for Watertown. And it came all the way cross ice. LaBelle has to come back, pick it up in his own end. He'll go cross ice. Got it to Greco. Greco turns, slides it back to the near side. Krupp has it, steps inside the blue line, left-hand side, puts the brakes on, and then sent it right back outside the zone. Greco went to pick it up. Carter gave chase on that, couldn't take it away. Payne has it, slides it back to the near side. Got it to Amanatitas. He'll get it to Wilson. Wilson steps inside. He'll go cross ice. Streaking to get it was Carter. Carter will skate out from behind, comes all the way to the near side. Payne has it right here at the point. Going to put one on. That one went through some traffic but turned aside by Brendan Colgan. Settled down there. Josh LaBelle will hold on to the puck in behind the goal. He'll get it back to Jay Krupp. Near side, Krupp's pass to the far side was behind Thomas Aldworth. Quick shot from Amanatitas. Pat came right back out in front. Matthias Tellstrom missed the shot on the far side, tried to get it back to Amanatetas. Rebound went all the way the length of the ice, 5:56 left, period number 2. Colt McGuire has it, looking to get out of the zone. Lane King keeps an eye on him. Now he'll settle right in behind his own goal. Drop pass there. He'll leave it for Chris Corrigan. Corrigan's long outlet to Manatita, gets by one defender down into the corner. He and Petrie will battle for the loose puck. Petrie's going to poke it along to the near side, slid it out to Lane King. King tried to clear the zone. Corrigan, able to hold on to it for Watertown. It did come outside the zone, so the Wolves had to get back on. Puck to the near side. Corrigan over to pick it up for Watertown. Slices it into the corner. That rattles all the way around the backside. Puck sent right back in front. Brendan Young tried to get it to McGuire. McGuire sent it back. Young was standing right there with the redirect. Missed on the crossing side of the goal. Jemayev controls, looks to clear, gets it to Storagehan. Storagehan slides it back to Petrie near side. He'll wind up, let a shot go, misses the goal by about 1.5 feet near side. Jemayev with the rebound, skates right back down in the corner, drop for Storagehan. He'll go out to the right face-off circle, puts the brakes on there, got it back deep into the corner to Kyle Moore. Moore turning with it, came back out towards the point, settled the puck down, turned with it, and then came right back in front. Storagehan backhand comes across the goal mouth, missing to the near side. Frazial's going to keep it alive. Got it to Jemayev. Jemayev let a shot go, hit his own player right in front. Hit Kyle Moore right on the ankle. Moore jumped right back up. Quick shot coming. Wisco watches this one go all the way through. Frazial keeping the pressure on, keeps the puck in the offensive end. Got it back to Jemayev. Jemayev got tangled up, slides it back to Frazial near side, who tried to give it back. Kelly's got it in behind. Centering pass broken up there. Brennan Moore looking to skate out near side. Moves a couple of times to get by Vanelli. Drags it in the corner. Vanelli's going to make him pay for it. Got it to Frazial. Frazial got it to Kelly. And Kelly drop pass there for Thomas Aldworth. Aldworth able to clear the zone, and he'll get tangled up on his way with Charlie Pence Jr. Take him off the puck. 3:50 remaining, period number 2. Elijah Wilson, the far side, tried to get it back to Payne. That one broken up by Kelly. Wolves control. Wilson right back to the offensive side, though. Let a shot go. That hit a leg in front. Never made it all the way through. Trevor Lord has it. He's just going to lift that one behind. Carter's going to give chase. Finelli's going to be the first one to get to it. Carter broke it up from there. Kelly has it near side. He'll get tangled up. LaBelle controlling, able to clear it out to the left-hand side. He'll just lift that into the offensive end. He'll give chase from there. So LaBelle, the big defender, deep into the offensive zone, loses the puck on the near side. Came back to pick it up. Wolves look to clear the zone. Carter has it. He'll skate up left-hand side or right-hand side. Drop pass there for Trevor Lord, I believe, but Lord had stopped it, headed back to the right-hand side. Now a turnover. Lord able to skate in. Comes down the near side. He's going to rifle one right to the stomach of Brendan Colgan. Colgan's going to hold on. We get a stop and play. 2:53 remaining, period number 2, and we'll get our final media timeout of the second period here from the Watertown Municipal Arena. Don't go away. We'll take a short break here from Watertown.
From your head to your shoulders and your knees to your toes, North Country Orthopedic Group has you covered. The most trusted name in orthopedics is now seeing patients at Claxton Hepburn and performing surgeries at Claxton Hepburn Medical Center and Carthage Area Hospital. The highest quality of medical care you've come to expect, now closer to home. North Country Orthopedic Group, covering you from head to toe.
Did you know New Yorkers can use the Have a Plan app too? Check transit times, coordinate a ride home, learn about DWI laws, and more. Download the app and always have a plan to get home safe.
Well, back here in Watertown, 2:53 remaining, period number 2, 3-0. Continues to be your score. The Columbus River Dragons with a lead over the hometown Watertown Wolves. All 3 goals coming in period number 1 here tonight. Offensive zone face-off for Watertown. Matthias Tellstrom in against Alexander Jemayev. Jemaev's going to win that one around, and streaking over, able to keep it in for a second, was John Amanatidis, but now cleared out far side. Jemayev has it, got it back to Petrie, lets a shot go. That one turned aside by Wisco, was able to get a foot out on that one. Amanatidis looked to clear, far side, that was McGuire looked to clear. Got that one out. That'll get sent right in on goal by Elijah Wilson, then held on to by Jemayev, and we'll get another stop and another offensive zone face-off for the Watertown Wolves. 2:29 remaining here in period number 2. Face-off far side. It will be Alexander Jemayev skating in for the Columbus River Dragons. And Brennan Young's going to skate into the circle for Watertown. As we said, 2:29 remaining. And now Young will get tossed to the side, so Elijah Wilson will skate in. And now the officials will change that. Zach Horn will skate into the circle. Face off one to the side, controlled there. Now it's right in the feet of Jemayev. Horn had it, tried to slide it to Elijah Wilson, just too far for him to put a stick on. Lane King back the other direction, tried to get it to Storajahan. Storajahan got taken off the puck by Tim Payne. Payne controls the puck in behind, turning the corner with it there, looking to clear the zone. Had the stick knocked out of his hand. We're going to get a slashing call. Wolves are going to get an extra skater out very quickly. Alexander Jemayev will touch up as Adam Wisco was racing to get an extra skater on, and Jemayev very wisely just went over and touched the puck as quick as he could to get the whistle. So Storajahan's going to sit down with 2:03 remaining in the period. So Watertown officially will, or effectively I should say, will end the period on a power play, their second power play of the night. Elijah Wilson to the face-off circle against Josh Petrantonio. Petrantonio won that one right back through his feet. Puck came out to the near side. McGuire able to pick it back towards the corner. Got it to Brendan Young, who tried to get it to the front of the goal. Had it poked away. Wilson ends up with it. He let a shot go, hit Vanelli with it, and then able to send down the ice all the way down from Paul Frazier. He'll clear the zone. Cole McGuire settles in behind the Watertown goal. 1:40 left in the period. He'll step out, goes to the left-hand side to Young. Young comes back to Wilson, near side Wilson, back to Colt McGuire. McGuire had to put the brakes on, and then he'll just rifle it off the boards into the offensive zone. But Frazier is going to be the first one to get it. He'll lift that one the length of the ice. So Wisco, way out of the goal, will try to put it right back in play for Watertown. He'll send it around to the near side. Elijah Wilson has it. Wilson's just going to back it in behind the goal with 1:10 left in the period. Colt McGuire, very dangerous. He skates right back in front of the Watertown goal and then able to get away from it. Austin Doe is going to take it away here at neutral ice. A minute to play here in the period. Just 52 seconds left in the Watertown power play. And Watertown yet to get a good shot on goal here in this power play opportunity. Puck too far for Corrigan to get to, and again it'll get sent down the length of the ice. Cleared by Adam Vanelli. Played high off the boards to the near side. Wilson went back to get it, had it poked away. Corrigan's got it. He'll turn with it. The puck still in the Watertown end with 30 seconds left in the period. 25 seconds left in the Watertown man advantage. Chris Corrigan turns with it, looks up ice, pokes it ahead to Charlie Penn's. Penn's going to go cross ice. That was played off a stick. Colt McGuire has it, tried to slide it back, broken up there, and now Moore able to knock that one down. He'll clear the zone, just going to send that one the length. 6 seconds left in the Watertown power play. Watertown unable to get a shot on goal in this power play. 3 seconds left in the period. Storajahan out of the box, and that'll bring an end to the period as the horn will sound. 3-0 is the score that will go to the end of 40 minutes of play here in Watertown. And the Wolves just kind of lost on that last power play. Couldn't get anything going here in the late portion of the period. After 40 minutes of play, as we said, 3-0 is your score. We'll take a quick look around the FPHL. Other games being played tonight in the Federal Prospect Hockey League. In Binghamton, New York tonight, the Binghamton Black Bears hosting the Elmira Mammoth. 8:29 gone, period number 3, and Binghamton a 5-2 lead over the Elmira Mammoth. the Motor City Rockers in Port Huron, Michigan tonight. And after 2 periods of play there, the Motor City Rockers a 3-1 lead over the Port Huron Prowlers. That game in Port Huron, Michigan. They'll switch arenas tomorrow night, and they'll head over to Fraser for game number 2 of the weekend. The Mississippi Seawolves are in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, taking on the Carolina Thunderbirds tonight. After 40 minutes of play there, 3-2 the score in that contest. The Carolina Thunderbirds with the lead in that game. The Delaware Thunder are in Danbury, Connecticut tonight, taking on the Danbury Hat Tricks. And after 2 periods of play, 3-0 is your score. The Danbury Hat Tricks over the Delaware Thunder. Here in Watertown, 3-0 is your score. No goals scored in period number 2. All 3 of the River Dragons goals coming in period number 1. We're going to take a short break here from Watertown. Don't go away, folks. Still got 20 more minutes of great FPHL action here tonight from the Watertown Municipal Arena.
Scanlon from North Star Real Estate, and whether you're thinking of buying or selling a residential or commercial property, I'm here to help you achieve all of your real estate goals. Call me at 919-771-3017 and check us out on Facebook and Instagram. I'm super excited. I just left Northern Credit Union and picked up my bundle box. Let's check out what's inside. Wow, check this out. 3.05% APY when you open a premium checking account at Northern. And not only that, you can get a 12-month CD at 4% APY. How many great ways to save? Can't beat that. So you can go to mynorthern.com to find out how you can customize your box today.
Visit mynorthern.com for qualifications.
AmeriQ Credit Union has everything you need to connect where you are with where you want to be. AmeriQ and you. Let's connect.
From your head to your shoulders and your knees to your toes, North Country Orthopedic Group has you covered. The most trusted name in orthopedics is now seeing patients at Claxton Hepburn and performing surgeries at Claxton Hepburn Medical Center and Carthage Area Hospital. The highest quality of medical care you've come to expect, now closer to home. North Country Orthopedic Group, covering you from head to toe.
Did you know New Yorkers can use the Have a Plan app too? Check transit times, coordinate a ride home, learn about DWI laws, and more. Download the app and always have a plan to get home safe.
from North Star Real Estate, and whether you're thinking of buying or selling a residential or commercial property, I'm here to help you achieve all of your real estate goals. Call me at 919-771-3017 and check us out on Facebook and Instagram. I'm super excited. I just left Northern Credit Union and picked up my bundle box. Let's check out what's inside. Wow, check this out. 3.05% APY when you open a premium checking account at Northern. And not only that, you can get a 12-month CD at 4% APY. How many great ways to save? Can't beat that. So you can go to mynorthern.com to find out how you can customize your box today.
Visit mynorthern.com for qualifications.
AmeriQ Credit Union has everything you need to connect where you are with where you want to be. AmeriQ and you. Let's connect.
From your head to your shoulders and your knees to your toes, North Country Orthopedic Group has you covered. The most trusted name in orthopedics is now seeing patients at Claxton Hepburn and performing surgeries at Claxton Hepburn Medical Center and Carthage Area Hospital. The highest quality of medical care you've come to expect, now closer to home. North Country Orthopedic Group, covering you from head to toe.
Did you know New Yorkers can use the Have a Plan app too? Check transit times, coordinate a ride home, learn about DWI laws, and more. Download the app and always have a plan to get home safe.
Scanlon from North Star Real Estate, and whether you're thinking of buying or selling a residential or commercial property, I'm here to help you achieve all of your real estate goals. Call me at 919-771-3017 and check us out on Facebook and Instagram. I'm super excited. I just left Northern Credit Union and picked up my bundle box. Let's check out what's inside. Wow, check this out. 3.05% APY when you open a premium checking account at Northern. And not only that, you can get a 12-month CD at 4% APY. How many great ways to save? Can't beat that. So you can go to mynorthern.com to find out how you can customize your box today.
Visit mynorthern.com for qualifications.
AmeriQ Credit Union has everything you need to connect where you are with where you want to be. AmeriQ and you. Let's connect.
From your head to your shoulders and your knees to your toes, North Country Orthopedic Group has you covered. The most trusted name in orthopedics is now seeing patients at Claxton Hepburn and performing surgeries at Claxton Hepburn Medical Center and Carthage Area Hospital. The highest quality of medical care you've come to expect, now closer to home. North Country Orthopedic Group, covering you from head to toe.
Did you know New Yorkers can use the Have a Plan app too? Check transit times, coordinate a ride home, learn about DWI laws, and more. Download the app and always have a plan to get home safe.
Scanlon from North Star Real Estate, and whether you're thinking of buying or selling a residential or commercial property, I'm here to help you achieve all of your real estate goals. Call me at 919-771-3017 and check us out on Facebook and Instagram. I'm super excited. I just left Northern Credit Union and picked up my bundle box. Let's check out what's inside. Wow, check this out. 3.05% APY when you open a premium checking account at Northern. And not only that, you can get a 12-month CD at 4% APY. How many great ways to save? Can't beat that. So you can go to mynorthern.com to find out how you can customize your box today.
Visit mynorthern.com for qualifications.
AmeriQ Credit Union has everything you need to connect where you are with where you want to be. AmeriQ and you. Let's connect.
From your head to your shoulders and your knees to your toes, North Country Orthopedic Group has you covered. The most trusted name in orthopedics is now seeing patients at Claxton Hepburn and performing surgeries at Claxton Hepburn Medical Center and Carthage Area Hospital. The highest quality of medical care you've come to expect, now closer to home. North Country Orthopedic Group, covering you from head to toe.
Did you know New Yorkers can use the Have a Plan app too? Check transit times, coordinate a ride home, learn about DWI laws, and more. Download the app and always have a plan to get home safe.
Scanlon from North Star Real Estate, and whether you're thinking of buying or selling a residential or commercial property, I'm here to help you achieve all of your real estate goals. Call me at 919-771-3017 and check us out on Facebook and Instagram. I'm super excited. I just left Northern Credit Union and picked up my bundle box. Let's check out what's inside. Wow, check this out. 3.05% APY when you open a premium checking account at Northern. And not only that, you can get a 12-month CD at 4% APY. How many great ways to save? Can't beat that. So you can go to mynorthern.com to find out how you can customize your box today.
Visit mynorthern.com for qualifications.
AmeriQ Credit Union has everything you need to connect where you are with where you want to be. AmeriQ and you. Let's connect.
From your head to your shoulders and your knees to your toes, North Country Orthopedic Group has you covered. The most trusted name in orthopedics is now seeing patients at Claxton Hepburn and performing surgeries at Claxton Hepburn Medical Center and Carthage Area Hospital. The highest quality of medical care you've come to expect, now closer to home. North Country Orthopedic Group, covering you from head to toe.
Did you know New Yorkers can use the Have a Plan app too? Check transit times, coordinate a ride home, learn about DWI laws, and more. Download the app and always have a plan to get home safe.
4-star real estate. And whether you're thinking of buying or selling a residential or commercial property, I'm here to help you achieve all of your real estate goals. Call me at 919-771-3017 and check us out on Facebook and Instagram. I'm super excited. I just left Northern Credit Union and picked up my bundle box. Let's check out what's inside. Wow, check this out. 3.05% APY when you open a premium checking account at Northern. And not only that, you can get a 12-month CD at 4% APY. How many great ways to save? Can't beat that. So you can go to mynorthern.com to find out how you can customize your box today.
Visit mynorthern.com for qualifications.
AmeriQ Credit Union has everything you need to connect where you are with where you want to be. AmeriQ and you. Let's connect.
From your head to your shoulders and your knees to your toes, North Country Orthopedic Group has you covered. The most trusted name in orthopedics is now seeing patients at Claxton Hepburn and performing surgeries at Claxton Hepburn Medical Center and Carthage Area Hospital. The highest quality of medical care you've come to expect, now closer to home. North Country Orthopedic Group, covering you from head to toe.
Did you know New Yorkers can use the Have a Plan app too? Check transit times, coordinate a ride home, learn about DWI laws, and more. Download the app and always have a plan to get home safe.
We want to welcome you back inside the Watertown Municipal Arena after 40 minutes of play. 3-0 is your score. The Columbus River Dragons, the Continental Division leading team from the southern portion of the country, leading 3-0 after those 40 minutes. My name is Jeff Barrett. I will take you through all your action here this evening. Steve Weed from Steve Weed Productions and the Watertown Wolves YouTube channel over there at the control board. And standing to my left, Connor Malone on our cameras here this evening. Got to say hello to my buddy, Griffin Biedron, who was watching the game here tonight, checked in. I finally got a compliment. It took all season long. Finally somebody said something nice about the announcer, so thanks, Griffin. Thanks for checking in, watching the game with us here this evening. Weed's giving me a laugh. He's looking at me now through the window. He's laughing his butt off over there. Hey, we got to have a little fun up here in the booth once in a while, right, Connor? Connor's just going to look at his sneakers. As we said, 3-0 is your score after 40 minutes of play. Got to welcome you back inside the Watertown Municipal Arena. All 3 goals coming in period number 1 for the Columbus River Dragons. Michael Greco got the scoring started at 9:35, assisted by Alexander Jemayev and Lane King, making it 1-0. At 14:52, Adam Vanelli nets the goal, assisted by Jake Kelly and by Lane King. That made it 2-0. And then Alexander Jemayev, former Watertown Wolf and Commissioner's Cup champion here, assisted by Paul Fraziau and Alex Storjahan, made it 3-0 at the 18:56 mark. That would be the end of the evening for Owen Liskowitz in goal for Watertown. And Adam Wisco would take over in period number 2. And Wisco and Brendan Colgan both seeing their share of shots in period number 2, but no goals scored in the second 20 minutes of action. A little bit of ice work still going on, so we'll get you up to date on scores around the FPHL tonight. In period number 3, the Binghamton Black Bears 6-2 lead over the Elmira Mammoth. That game in Binghamton, New York, down in the southern tier battle this evening. The Motor City Rockers are in the Port Huron, just a short drive away. Those two teams are separated by 10 minutes, 50 seconds gone, period number 3. Motor City with a 3-1 lead over the Port Huron Prowlers. The Mississippi Seawolves will fall to the to the Carolina Thunderbirds tonight. Columbus is here. What am I looking at? Carolina Thunderbirds 3-2 your score there as Carolina picks up the win over the Mississippi Sea Wolves. And the Delaware Thunder, who will be here tomorrow and Sunday nights in Watertown, trail the Danbury Hat-Tricks 4-0 in Danbury, Connecticut. 2 minutes, 59 seconds gone, period number 3. As we said, after 40 minutes of play here in Watertown, 3-0 is your score. Again, the Watertown Wolves will be home tomorrow night, 7:30. Puck drop Sunday night at 6:30. We'd love to have you join us here at the Watertown Municipal Arena, but obviously if you can't get here, love having you here on the Watertown Wolves YouTube channel. A lot of great things looking forward to next season here on the broadcast for Steve Weed Productions and the Steve Weed Watertown Wolves YouTube channel. If you'd like to get involved with our broadcast next year, just contact Steve Weed from Steve Weed Productions or anybody part of the staff for the Watertown Wolves, and we can get you involved as a sponsor of our broadcast. Back to action here, period number 3 underway from Watertown. Wolves trail by 3 goals. Brandon Baker works out from behind the Watertown goal, got it to Tim Payne. Payne drops down the right-hand side, had it poked away, lost sight of it into the corner, gathered up there, turned around, sent around the backside, and settling the puck down there was Cody Rogers. He'll lift it out. Wolves able to knock that one down at center ice. Moore going to pick it up. He'll get tangled up, lose the puck on the way in. So Baker able to gab it for Watertown. Try to slide it to Tim Payne, far side. Payne lost it for a second, but able to lift it past Josh Petrantonio. It stays in the zone. Petrantonio deep into the corner to Moore. Moore turned, tried to get it to Kelly. Kelly turns, had it poked away. Don Carter's going to skate back the other direction for Watertown. Gain the center zone, just going to dump that one to the corner. He'll go for a change, wholesale change for the Wolves. Wolves in their special military jerseys here tonight. As they said, they were going to raffle those off. This is a military weekend here in Watertown for the Watertown Wolves. They got some specials going on. Tomorrow night, there will be a special sale in the Wolves Den on all apparel for active military and retired military. You'll get a discount on all your purchases tomorrow evening. And then there's also a special on Sunday night here for our military friends. As we said, the military Fort Drum, one of the largest Army installations in the United States, just 11 miles away here in Watertown, home of the 10th Mountain Division. And, of course, the folks here in Watertown proud to have the military a part of our community, and the Wolves saluting our military here this evening. These are some really sharp jerseys. They've had a bunch of jersey raffles this year. This one I really like a lot. Got the camo on it. On the lower rocker on the back has the insignias of all the military branches, and on the front, the darkened Watertown Wolves hat. And, of course, the military-style numbers and nameplates on the back of the sweaters here tonight. Pretty sharp looking. I said they will auction these off immediately following tonight's game. Not going to help you that you're sitting at home watching us here, but if you were here, you could pick yourself up one of these beautiful looking jerseys. Puck to the far side, dumped right back to the offensive end by Dakota Seaman. Came to the near side, picked up there, poked out by Thomas Aldworth. Wolves able to lift that one right back in. Brennan Young had to get back on side. That thing took a weird bounce, came right back out. Brendan Colgan was falling down and almost poked that puck as it got in behind him. Pens a huge collision with Aldworth, and a centering pass knocked down as the Wolves now try to start throwing the body around a little bit. Brennan Young going to give it back to Zach Horn near side. That one broken up, turned away, and sent back out by Michael Greco. Stacked down by Horn. Greco's going to end up with it one more time. Got it back to Wickline. Wickline steps inside the offensive zone. Gave it to Aldworth. That one was broken up. Wolves far side, Dakota Seaman Tim Payne got it to the near side. That's going to get lifted to the corner. Frazier back to pick it up for the River Dragons. Elijah Wilson keeps an eye on him. That's played off the body of Vanelli. He'll lift that one forward to Petrantonio. Avoids the check here for Trevor Lord. Petrantonio down the right-hand side. Rifles one towards the front of the goal, and Adam Wisco will swallow that one up. He'll hold on to it, squeeze it, and we get a stop in play. 17:01 remaining, period number 3. Watertown, a little bit of intensity here for period number 3. It was lacking through the first 40 minutes, and a couple of big hits here early going as they try to set the tone here. Charlie Penns with a big hit there a minute ago behind the goal.
4-6. Number once again, 2-2-5.
Don Carter into the faceoff circle for Watertown against Josh Petrantonio. Petrantonio, a veteran of the FPHL, has been in this league for a while. Now Carter's going to go down. He took a stick right across the wrist. No penalty is coming. And Don Carter Jr. down on the ice. And finally we're going to get a whistle. And Don Carter putting a hand to the face. I think he's looking to see if he had blood up there. And the officials here getting an earful from the Watertown faithful in the stands. Carter took a stick to the chops, and no call coming from the official, and now Don Carter will skate off. And I think with the official, and I may be wrong on this, I think the official was just telling Matthias Tellstrom that may have been a puck that got up onto him, not the stick. So my apologies for that. Face off far side, Petrantonio into the circle. Corrigan won that one to the side. It came right back in front. Petrantonio tried to stick it home. Tellstrom far side lifts it outside the zone. Gathered up by Paul Frazier. He'll get it back to Vanelli near side. Vanelli lifting that one forward to Moore. Dropped it for Petrantonio. He'll try to slide it to the front. Kelly couldn't handle the hot pass. Frazier has to keep it in his own far side. Kelly has it along the half board. And Corrigan able to just lift that one out of the zone. Down the ice it will go. Should bring an icing call, and yes it will. Corrigan a little bit too much on it. Mad at himself right there, slamming a stick into the ice. Tried to just lift it cross ice, got a little bit too much on it, and that'll bring an icing call. And the defensive zone face-off for Watertown. Matthias Tellstrom into the circle for Watertown against Alexander Jemayev. And Tellstrom's going to get tossed out of the circle. So John Amanatidis will skate in. And now the officials are going to put a stop on this. And they're going to put Tellstrom back into the face-off circle. So Amanatidis will skate back out. Tellstrom back in once again. One to the side. Tim Payne settled down the puck for Watertown. Skates behind his own goal. Had Alex Storjahan all over him. Puck intercepted by Jemayev, sent cross ice. Nobody there but Watertown Wolves. So Amanatidis picks it up. He'll play it off the glass deep into the zone. Gives his own chase there. Goes all the way over. He got knocked down on the way into the zone by Tristan Petrie. Wolves able to keep it in. Puck sent on by Wilson. That was knocked down. Tahan able to come over, sends it right back in. Colgan settles that one down, drops it back into play. Left it there for Cody Rogers. Rogers skates out from behind his own net, lifts that one the length of the ice to Storjahan, played off his stick. King came in, tried to break that one up. Petrie has it at center ice, dumps it back into his own end. Cody Rogers will control, plays it hard off the board to Lane King. King sends it right back into the River Dragons end though. Rogers goes back to get it. He'll get it to King near side. King turning with it as Brennan Young putting the pressure on along with Zach Horn. And the River Dragons finally able to clear the zone and lift it forward. That one broken up by Tahan. He'll play it hard off the board to the near side. Brendan Young right back to the attack for Watertown. Drags it in the short slot area. Had it poked away. Quick shot coming. The rebound. The puck came right back out. Dakota Seaman lifted one. And then it goes back behind Austin Doe's going to take a huge hit. And now lifted out to Cody Wickline down the length of the ice. Wickline steps inside the zone, drags it down to the left-hand corner. Stops, puts the brakes on, tried to get it to Greco. That one broken up. Trevor Lord tried to play it forward. LaBelle's going to take it back from him. Now Josh LaBelle right back the other direction. And we'll get a stop in play. Watertown's going to get another power play, it looks like. slashing will be the call. Not sure who it is that would be the guilty party, and now it will be Michael Greco. He'll sit down for the second time this evening as he will take a slashing call here with the 14:43 remaining in regulation. Wolves trailing by 3. Well, under the 15-minute mark, so it looks like we'll take our first media timeout of the third period. Here from the Watertown Municipal Arena, 3-0 is your score. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, out of the timeout here in Watertown, 3-0 is your score. Yeah, that's right. The announcer wasn't paying attention. He was looking at girls in the crowd. Anyway, 14:43 left. Wolves get their third power play of the evening. Elijah Wilson's going to skate into the circle for Watertown against Josh Petrantonio. Petrantonio is going to win that one back to Frazier, sends it around. Wolves broke that one up. Baker able to keep it in on the far side, send it right back to Dakota Seaman. He'll go across ice to Chris Corrigan. Corrigan settles down the puck, far point, back to Baker. Baker down on the near side. Wilson lets a one-timer go, missed on the near side. Corrigan couldn't keep it in. Petrantonio sliced it out to center ice. Wolves settle it down. Wilson near side, tried to get it back to the offensive end. Petrantonio broke it up. He'll send that down into the Watertown end. Adam Wisco out of the goal, settled down the puck there. 1:27 left in the power play. Brandon Baker comes out left-hand side, slides it to Chris Corrigan. Corrigan gains the zone, skates all the way deep in, goes all the way behind the goal. Dropped it there, got tangled up. Frazier sends it back around. That's going to go the length of the ice, and now Storjahan down into the offensive end, picking it up. He and Baker will tangle. Baker's going to take the puck away from him. He'll stop far side. Storjahan on his back. Baker's going to clear the zone. Drop pass there for Amanatitas. Amanatitas got taken off the puck, trying to get to the offensive rush. Puck gets lifted back out to neutral ice. Settled down by Trevor Lord. Lord's going to swing back in behind the Watertown goal. 45 seconds left in the third power play of the evening for Watertown. Brennan Young controls near side, comes through center, had it poked away, went and picked it up himself. He'll come down to the left face-off circle, let a shot go. Colgan turned that one aside, came right back to the slot area, kept in by Trevor Lord. Lord sends it cross ice to Brendan Young. Young winds up, lets a shot go that high into the air, tipped off the stick of Colgan. Came back to Trevor Lord. His shot was in front, played off a high stick as that went to the corner, and now lifted out. And now Alexander Jemayev gets behind the defense and lost the puck on the way in. Jemayev was one-on-one with the goalkeeper, but lost the puck on the way to the goal, and that's going to wipe out the end of the power play. Greco out of the box. Wolves again not able to convert on the power play. Don Carter drags it down to the left face-off circle, lets a shot go. That one turned aside by Brendan Colgan, kept in the zone by Dakota Seaman. Far side getting knocked down. On the play was Elijah Wilson. This one came back through neutral ice. Wilson picks it up, steps inside the zone. Drop pass there for Don Carter. Carter had it poked away by Michael Greco. Had to come back, got it to Tellstrom. Tellstrom far side, slid it in front. Trying to get to it was Chris Corrigan trying to get there. Petrantonio back the other way, got it to Kelly. 2-on-1 opportunity. Kelly drags it down, got it to Petrantonio. Wisco with a big save, able to turn that one aside. Moore going to pick up the loose change in the corner. Wolves take it right back as Wilson was able to lift it forward. Donovan Tahan sends that one in. Colgan settles it down, clears it out to the far side, and it came right back in front of Vanelli. Vanelli to Frazier. Frazier had to dodge a check from Amanatitas. He'll get it down to the offensive end. Paul Frazier deep in the zone. He and Tahan will go after it. Now it comes to Jemayev near side, lifting it out to Vanelli broken up back the other direction. Zach Horn down into the offensive side. Lost the puck on the way in. Corrigan turns, puts one on, and that's turned aside by Jamaev. And then this one will get sent the length of the ice. Icing's going to be waved off. Vanelli with a backhanded effort off the shoulder of Adam Wisco. Wolves right back the other direction. Young drags it down, goes between a couple of defenders, gets taken to the corner. Vanelli will tangle him up into the boards. Came out to the near side. Baker able to keep it in. He'll go cross ice to McGuire. McGuire sent it in front of the goal. Brendan Young went to get the rebound. That got poked way up into the air. Down the ice it will go. It's going to stop on the half-board far side. So Brandon Baker back to pick it up for Watertown. 10:42 left in regulation. Wolves continue to trail by 3. Amanatita slid it forward to Zach Horn. He scores! Zach Horn is going to break the scoring drought here with 10:34 remaining in period number 3. The Wolves are on the board. So that wakes up the crowd. We'll get a look at it here from Steve Weed Productions. That one looks like it just kind of handcuffed Brendan Colgan. We'll get a good look at it here. He just drags it in, lets a shot go, and I'm not sure if Colgan didn't see that till the last second. Threw the shoulder up there, but he's going to beat him to the top left-hand corner, and the Wolves cut the lead to 2 goals here with just over 10 minutes to go in regulation. Puck far side pinned up along the boards. Goes back in behind, controlled there on the far side, lifted out of the zone. Tristan Petrie has it. He'll send that cross ice. Tried to get it to Wickline. Pass was too far for him. Charlie Penns has it. Penns will clear it off the boards to the far side. Too far for Elijah Wilson to reach. And it'll get sent right back into the Watertown end. Now we got a penalty coming. And it'll be a roughing call. So Watertown is going to go down a man with 9:54 remaining, and it'll be Charlie Penns, the captain, who will sit down for 2 minutes for roughing here. And we'll go to our under 10 media timeout here in Watertown as they put the 2 minutes up on the board. The Wolves cutting in the lead. It's now 3-1 as we get under the 10-minute mark in period number 3. We'll take a short break here from Watertown.
Scanlon from North Star Real Estate, and whether you're thinking of buying or selling a residential or commercial property, I'm here to help you achieve all of your real estate goals. Call me at 919-771-3017 and check us out on Facebook and Instagram. I'm super excited. I just left Northern Credit Union and picked up.
Back inside the Watertown Municipal Arena, 9:54 remaining in regulation. 2 minutes up on the board as Charlie Penns takes a roughing call. Just as the Wolves got a goal back here, 3-1 is your score, but they'll go shorthanded now for the next 2 minutes. Face-off control by Watertown, lifted out far side, stays in the zone. Vanelli able to knock it down. He'll give it back to Storjahan, slides it down deep to Jay Krupp in the corner. Krupp turning with it, got it back to Vanelli in the slot, winds up, slides it deep down to Austin Doe, who spun right in front, tried to backhand it in, and Wisco will cover that one up. He'll hold on, and we get a stop in play. 1:45 left in the extra man for the River Dragons. Face-off near circle, Storjahan in for the River Dragons, in against, Trevor Lord, and on that face-off, controlled that. Petrantonio has it near side. Corrigan tried to take it away. Falling down with it was Austin Doe. He has to get back up to his feet, holds on to it, goes cross ice to Storjahan. Storjahan slid that one right in front. Krupp standing right there on the doorstep. Couldn't do anything with it, but Petrantonio will control far side. He'll stop, gave it back to Storjahan in the slot. Winds up, lets a shot go. That one turned aside by Wisco in front. He had Jay Krupp standing right on the doorstep against Storjahan. Slides it down deep in. Austin Doe put it back to the near side. It went behind the goal. Vanelli has it near half board. Slides it back to Krupp. Behind the goal line extended. Petrantonio near point back to the slot to Vanelli. He'll slide it down deep into the corner. Krupp going to pick it up. 56 seconds left in the man advantage for the River Dragons. Vanelli far side. Got it to down to Storjahan. Wolves able to break that one up and skate out of the zone. McGuire takes it in, lets a shot go. That's going to get off a stick and up and out of play. So the Wolves are going to get an offensive zone face-off here on the penalty kill. 43 seconds left in the River Dragons power play. Their third of the evening. Puck controlled, sent all the way down the length of the ice. Wisco way out of the Watertown goal and actually almost mishandled it. Lane King has it near side, goes across to Kelly. Kelly had to play it off the boards. Puck was too far in front of him to reach. He'll take it down the far half wall, stands there, puts a shot on, misses the near side. Lane King with rebound, keeps it in on the near point, lifts it in front. Got it to Moore. It came back to King, near side. Goes back to LaBelle in the slot. Lets a shot go. That goes through some traffic. And Wisco's going to follow that one in. Hold it onto his stomach with 6 seconds left in the power play. He'll squeeze it, and we get another stop in the action. 7:59 left regulation. Charlie Penn's up to his feet, ready to jump back out into the action. Faceoff goes to the left, circled. Alexander Zmayoff into the faceoff for the Columbus River Dragons. Chris Corrigan flips side of that. Excuse me, that was Matthias Tellstrom on the draw. Controlled far side, penalty is over. Penn's back out on the ice. Kelly wheels back on the far half board, puts the brakes on, slides to the outside of the circle again, looks out to the point, got it to Josh LaBelle. LaBelle right back to him. He'll turn with it, tried to put a shot in front. That one was knocked down by Charlie Penn's. Wolves able to intercept it here. Look to clear the zone. Baker's going to slide it forward to Matthias Tellstrom. Tellstrom goes cross ice, trying to get it to Chris Corrigan. That hit a stick and got popped up to where he couldn't reach it. It came back out to center ice. McGuire able to lift that one forward. Corrigan went to give chase, but it was broken up by Thomas Aldworth. Long outlet pass for Moore. He'll go cross ice to Krupp. Krupp knocked it down, chased it into the zone, sends it around to the near side. Aldworth goes back to pick it up. He'll get tangled up in behind, but he'll skate all the way back out. Rogers' puck was too hot for him to handle on a centering pass. Foot race back into the defensive zone for the River Dragons. Rogers has it. Elijah Wilson chasing, or excuse me, that was Brendan Young chasing him. The clear on the near side, broken up, stayed in by Dakota Seaman, putting the pressure on, but the River Dragons will control. Turning there, looking out of the zone. Cody Rogers has it, and now he'll skate out on the near side, lifts that one to the far corner, dumps it all the way across. Colt McGuire back to get it for Watertown. 6:30 remaining in regulation. That one came off Aldworth's glove. He had to carry it back out to neutral ice. Drop pass there for Storjahan. Storjahan tried to give it back to Aldworth. Pass was too far for him to reach, but it came back to Rogers in the slot. Turns, lets a shot go. Krupp right there trying to get a redirect. Couldn't put a stick on. And now we got a fight on the far side. Getting tangled up. Looked like Thomas Aldworth over there along with Dakota Seaman as they will square off, and they went down to the ice, jumped right back up, and that got broke up quicker than it actually got started. So not much coming out of that one, but we will get a couple of penalties out of this, I do believe. Aldworth will get the escort back to the River Dragons penalty box right in front of our vantage point right here. And we'll wait to see if the Wolves end up with a penalty out of this. It looks like it will be Dakota Seaman coming over to sit down for Watertown. So they'll be the two that are going to sit down here with 6:13 remaining in regulation, and still a few people yelling back and forth. Lane King skating over in front of the Watertown penalty box, pointing at Dakota Seaman, telling him to use your head. He kept pointing at his head and mouthing the words, use your head. So both captains here standing and talking with our officials right in front of the scorer's booth, getting the explanation of the penalties. Meanwhile, Watertown goalkeeper Adam Wisco over here playing a little hockey all by himself. And Dakota Seaman now out of the penalty box. Looks like he will be headed off the ice for the remainder of tonight's contest. So Seaman headed back to the locker room. Obviously we'll wait for the official announcement here, but Thomas Aldworth the only one sitting in the penalty box at this moment. Then coming over to sit down will be Lincoln Gingrich. He will take the place of Dakota Seaman. So Gingrich is going to serve the penalty for Dakota Seaman, who is headed off the ice here. 6:13 remaining in regulation. Wolves trail by 2. Big house of people here tonight in Watertown. A big crowd, as this is the only time the Columbus River Dragons visit Watertown this season. Face off far side. Alex Storjahan into the circle against Elijah Wilson. So 2 minutes up on the board. Either side will skate 4-on-4 for the next minute 53 seconds. Greco played it around behind. Tahan has it, slid it back in behind the Watertown goal. Now goes back to Tahan, far side. He'll look out of the zone, tried to slide it by Storjahan, hit him on the leg. Goes all the way down into the offensive end for Watertown, but it's controlled by Mike Greco. And that one intercepted. Trevor Lord took it away, but Josh LaBelle is going to come back and get it. He'll pick up the puck for the River Dragons. Drop pass in behind his own goal. He'll leave it there. Lane King slips that one out to LaBelle. LaBelle comes through center. Drop pass there, broken up. Nobody was there except for the Wolves as he dropped that one right in front. Elijah Wilson turned with it, goes back in front of the Watertown bench. Long outlet pass. Got it to the near side to Trevor Lord. Lord skates back through. Now he'll play it off the boards to Elijah Wilson. Wilson just going to tip that to the offensive end. He'll go for a change. So Jemayeff back to pick it up for the River Dragons. Slides it out to Cody Wickline. Wickline steps inside. Tried to get it back to Jemayeff in the slot. That one broken up. Jemaiah's going to end up with the puck one more time. Came right back in front. Tried to get it to Wickline. That one broken up as it came through in front of the goal. So turning with it, Colt McGuire comes up right through center, avoids the check from Jemayeff, steps inside the offensive end, lost the puck there, swings back towards the point, tried to send it cross ice. Jemayeff broke that one up. Goes across ice to Moore. Moore steps inside the zone, stops on the circle, holds on to it there, had it poked away. Vanelli digging in, will keep it in the zone. Moore picking it up, left face-off circle, drags it down in the corner. 20 more seconds of 4-on-4. Paul Frazier lets a shot go. That went off the arm of Adam Wisco. Puck in behind Petrantonio, gets knocked down trying to get to the loose puck. Brandon Baker has it. Petrantonio ends up, got it to Vanelli. One-timer, a big save by Adam Wisco. Wisco able to get a glove out on that one, and we'll get a stop and play. 3 seconds left in the 4-on-4 skating. That'll take us to our final media timeout of the evening. 4:16 remaining here, period number 3. We'll take a timeout, the last one here from the Watertown Municipal Arena.
Ashley Scanlon from North Star Real Estate. And whether you're thinking of buying or selling a residential or commercial property, I'm here to help you achieve all of your real estate goals. Call me at 919-771-3017 and check us out on Facebook and Instagram. I'm super excited. I just left Northern Credit Union and picked up my bundle box. Let's check out what's inside. Wow, check this out. 3.05% APY when you open a premium checking account at Northern. And not only that, you You can get a 12-month CD at 4% APY. How many great ways to save? Can't beat that. So you can go to mynorthern.com to find out how you can customize your box today.
Visit mynorthern.com for qualifications.
Back inside the Watertown Municipal Arena, 4:16 remaining in regulation. 3-1 your score. The Columbus River Dragons leading the Watertown Wolves. The River Dragons, all 3 goals coming in period number 1. And then the Wolves able to get one back here in the third period. 3 seconds left. Penalties either side. Gingrich serving the penalty for Dakota Seaman. And Thomas Aldworth back up to his feet in his penalty box. 4-on-4 is over. Back to 5-on-5 skating. Tim Payne controls near side for Watertown. Got it to Brendan Young. Young lifts that one out. Tried to get it to Amanatitis. Amanatitis jumps to the offensive end very quickly. Tried to slide it back. That one broken up. And Amanatitis with a little pickpocket act of his own plays it off the near side of the goal. Zach Horn has it. Tried to slide it back. Vanelli's going to break that one up. And Vanelli's going to lift it out far side to Austin Doe. Too far for him to reach. Tim Payne ends up with it. Got it back to Brandon Baker. Baker's going to slip that one down into the corner. Picking it up there, Brennan Young had it poked off his stick by Fraziel. Fraziel tried to clear the zone. Baker knocked it down, kept it in. He'll dig into the corner with it. Tried to center it, hit Fraziel on the leg. It comes back to Jemayev. And Alexander Jemayev will clear the zone for the River Dragons. He'll skate in, drops it to the far side. Now he'll give chase on the loose puck. He and Pens will collide in the corner. Coming away with it, Wolves trying to clear the zone. Zach Horn far side to Brennan Young as he skates down, lost it into the corner, and it gets sent around to the near side. Back through center ice, settling the puck down with 3 minutes left to play in regulation. Jemayev down the left-hand side, stops, puts the brakes on, tried to put it back into front. That was broken up. Now Don Carter will race back the other direction for Watertown. Lost the puck on the way into the zone. Rogers had to poke that to the corner. Elijah Wilson went to pick it up, plays it back to the near side. Charlie Penn's pinching way in on the offensive rush here. This one came back out. Storjahan will pick it up. He'll skate through center, dumps it to the corner. Giving chase will be Petrantonio. Petrantonio picks up the loose puck, skates all the way around to the far side. Tried to get it back to Kelly. That hit a stick and changed direction as it came across the ice. Petrantonio racing down to the corner, got it back to Moore. Moore off the half board. Tried to get it back to Petrantonio, back to Moore. Now he'll send it out to LaBelle at the far point. LaBelle sends it deep into the corner. Controlled by Petrantonio. Big shot coming. That missed on the high side. Quick shot off the stick of, or off the glove, I should say, of Adam Wisco. The Wolves having a problem clearing his zone. Greco lets a shot go. Carter put his stick in front of that one, sent that to the side. Wolves look to clear the zone this time. Trevor Lord will send that one to the corner, lifts it all the way cross ice. LaBelle back to pick it up for the River Dragons. Sends that one out. That one broken up, stays in the River Dragon end. Kelly has to reel back in front of his own goal, settles down the puck there. Tellstrom keeps an eye on him. With 1:36 left, Kelly drags it back in behind his own goal. Tellstrom will give chase there. LaBelle has it, slices that off the board's far side. Tim Payne broke that one up at center ice and then had it picked away. Aldworth tried to get it back to Kelly. His shot broken up in front of Strawling. Jumping right in front of the play was Tim Payne to break that one up. Wolves right back. Corrigan put it in front, tried to put a shot on. Rebound came out to Baker, near point. He'll go cross ice, tried to get it to Payne. That one broken up. Vanelli gets us a Wickline. Wickline's in behind the defense with an empty netter. He's just going to walk in, stick it in the back of the goal, and they'll add the insurance goal 4-1 with 1:03 remaining in regulation. Well, the Wolves tried to get the extra skater on Adam Wisco off to the bench. You'll get a look at the replay here from Steve Weed Productions. They got the extra skater, but they turned the puck over in the offensive end, and it was nothing but a blank sheet of ice for the River Dragons here to add that fourth goal of the night with 1:03 left to play here in regulation. So Austin Doe will get credited with the empty netter. Dumped all the way down the ice. Finelli will slide it around under a minute to play here in regulation. Puck down behind. Slid out, broken up there by Jay Krupp. He'll get it to Austin Doe. Doe's just going to slide that one to the corner. He'll give Chase Wisco way out of the goal. Plays it around to the near side. Croup pinching in, took it away, and it came right back onto the stick of Tahan. He'll go cross ice. Got it to Trevor Lord. Lord turning with it. Got it back to Tahan near side. Backs it in the offensive end. Lord will give Chase 24 seconds left in the game. Paul Frazier has it turning. Plays it high off the glass out to center ice. Tahan settled down the bouncing puck. Got it back to Colt McGuire. McGuire lifts that one out to center. That gets intercepted. That was Colt McGuire. And then this one's going to bounce all the way in on goal, and that's going to bring the horn here in Watertown. Your final score is going to be 4-1 here in Watertown. The Columbus River Dragons, on their only visit to the Watertown Municipal Arena this season, will take home a big 4-1 win over the Watertown Wolves. Well, we'll take a quick look at the recap of the game. Michael Greco got things started at 9:35 period number 1, assisted by Alexander Jamaeff and by Lane King. That made it 1-0 in favor of the Columbus River Dragons. Adam Vanelli would add a second goal at the 14:52 mark, assisted by Jake Kelly and by Lane King, making it 2-0. Alexander Jamaeff would net a goal at 18:56. 3-0 would be your score. At the end of period number 1, Paul Frazier and Alex Storjahan would get assists on the goal. The second period, no goals scored on either side. It turned into a defensive battle. And then period number 3, the Watertown Wolves would finally get one at 9:26 of the period. Zach Horn would score, assisted by John Amanatitis and Colt McGuire, to cut into the River Dragons lead. And then at the end, the River Dragons would add an empty netter at the end to make it a 4-1 final here tonight. Cody Wickline now officially credited with that goal, assisted by Jake Kelly and Thomas Aldworth. One more quick look around the FPHL tonight. The Binghamton Black Bears 6-2 win over the Elmira Mammoth. The Motor City Rockers with a 4-3 win in overtime over the Port Huron Prowlers, who came all the way back to force overtime in that game. And with just about 10 seconds left in Carolina, the Carolina Thunderbirds lead the Mississippi Seawolves 3-2. And the Delaware Thunder, who will be here tomorrow and Sunday nights, end up on the losing end 5-0 to the Danbury Hat-Tricks in Danbury, Connecticut this evening. Again, your Watertown Wolves are home tomorrow night, 7:30 puck drop, hosting the Delaware Thunder tomorrow night, and then we'll be back in action again Sunday evening here in Watertown at 6:30 with those same Delaware Thunder. One more weekend of hockey after this. Next weekend, the Wolves are home both Friday and Saturday night to close out the regular season here in Watertown. We hope you can join us here in the arena. If not, love to have you here joining us on the Watertown Wolves YouTube channel. For Steve Weed and Steve Weed Productions and the Watertown Wolves YouTube channel, Connor Alone on the camera, my name is Jeff Barrett. We'll see you again tomorrow night here in Watertown. Have a great night, everybody.